Good morning, guys. Oh. Good morning, team. Hold on one second. Hopefully, everything's working fine. Let me know if the stream is working. Let me get the music back set so you guys can actually hear the music as well. Hold on one second. Yeah, you should be good. Okay, so the stream is working, I see. It shows we have some people here. All right, nice. Now I just gotta be able to find the stream. Ah, there it is. Okay, we got it working. What's up, team? Oh, man. All right, guys. What do you guys think is moving today? I mean, we got some stuff, but we got VSTM gapping up. We got Smile Direct Club gapping up some. Bitcoin and Ethereum and all that stuff crashed down this morning, so that's not really good. But, hey. What is nice is that we already basically got all the stocks on our list in our description. We can remove some of these. What else is moving? We got. And like I said, you guys said y'all wanted me to keep the green screen, and so I am. And if, again, we'll have everybody vote on it each day to see what we do the next day. I think the green screen is going to be the best compromise, though. It's going to allow us to have a larger screen, but you can also see me at the same time, per request, apparently. So, hey, I don't really feel that hot this morning, to be honest. I've been up since like 3 a.m. I'm not really feeling like good. My stomach hurts, so like something, hopefully my stomach's not messed up. But with that said, let me sip this caffeine, and I'm sure that'll be great for my stomach. Anyways, what do you guys see that's actually moving here? We got CRVS, VSTM. We've got APRE, SDC, Smile Direct Club, ERYP, and that's about it. But it's really not that bad, to be honest. I mean, it's not great, obviously, of course, because, you know, we don't have a ton of gappers, but it's super early, and so it's not bad relative to how early it is in the morning. In Texas, it's 5:23 in the morning. On market time, it is 6:23, and so very early team, and yeah, we're up. All right, but yeah, let me know if you prefer the green screen. Let me wake myself up a little bit. Let me know if you prefer the green screen. I think it's a little bit better because I think you have you can see everything. But good morning, guys. Hope you guys are well. Everything. There we go. What's up, Graham? What's up, Juan? What's up, David? What's up, Natalie? PXS. Mic volume a little low. Is it really? I tried turning it up some. Let me know if this is better. I mean, this should be probably where it should be, the mic audio. Let me know if the music sounds clear. Let me know if the mic audio sounds good. It should be good. Let me make sure. Yeah, it's using the right headphones. Alright, team. Honestly, that's really weird, Juan. My son was sick last week as well. So, like, my son didn't go to school at all. Or my Thursday and Friday. So my son was sick too. And I'm hoping, and we bought a bunch of those we bought a bunch of those test kits. And luckily my son was negative for you know what. And so, you know, but my son was sick Thursday and Friday of last week. He didn't go to school either. For a little while I thought he was faking it. But he had a cough, stuffy nose, sore throat. And that's kind of what I feel like right now. This could just be a hiatal hernia attack, though, because I have that hiatal hernia thing, which means that my stomach protrudes into my esophagus, and I get random flare-ups of that every year, or once every few months. Getting old is great, guys. Aging is awesome, you know. Hey, what? Thank you, Rich. But yeah, guys, we got CRVS moving here. We got VSTM on the move as well. Watching these two, both of these do have catalysts here. We could look those catalysts up as well if you want to kind of see what's going down with these. For VSTM specifically here, it's up about 30% this morning, up 29.7% specifically. They had positive trial and study, or positive study results specifically for their bio drug. So positive trial results. The title of the headline for today for VSTM is, it says Veristem Oncology announces updated investigator-sponsored phase. What does this say? I can't read it. There's something blocking it. Okay, shows phase 1 and 2 frame study data of their VS6766 with defactinib in low-grade serous ovarian cancer, showing encouraging response rates and progression-free survival, presented at the ESMO 2021 conference. So positive study results and trial results for VSTM here. And so that's usually a pretty good catalyst. Now, who knows if it's going to sustain, but that's usually a pretty good thing. You know, it's usually a pretty good catalyst to get everything. Does my audio sound okay? Like, I know the reason I asked this is because I did film a video this weekend and I had to adjust my audio settings. So hold on one second. Let me make sure my audio is good. So hold on one second, guys. Okay, yeah, we're good. Alright, guys, sorry. I just wanted to be safe early in the stream. But yeah, we got VSTM. Positive trial and study results here for this one. We also have APRE gapping up some. APRE's gapping up. I'm going to look up the catalyst here, see what's going on with this one as well. Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies took a dive over the weekend. I guess I'm just gonna buy into the pullback. I guess that's kind of what you got to do with Bitcoin a lot of the time, is just buy into the dips. Again, I'm not telling you should do that, of course. I don't know what Bitcoin is gonna do. Bitcoin might not rebound here, but I mean, my general mentality in crypto investing, and this is crypto investing specifically, guys, so make sure you understand the differences between trading, investing, and all that stuff. But with crypto investing, I usually just dollar cost average into some of these crypto coins, tokens, and just when they dip like this, I just kind of add more to it. But that's my own philosophy and mentality, and that might be wrong long term. Maybe it crashes, who knows? It's usually meant for somebody that has confidence in the long term, viability of them. So, but yeah, so we have APRE here. It had some news that came out on the 14th. It says that Aprea Therapeutics, their chief business officer, their CBO Corbel Gregory Allen, paid for shares or tax with 1,724 at average price of $4.59. I know, but that's like 1,000 shares. That's nothing, So they're also going to present data from their phase 1 and 2 trial at the ESMO 2021 conference. So that's the catalyst for APRE. I don't see anything else, so we'll see what happens with this. Y'all be careful. We also have CRVS that ripped really big. I know a lot of people are watching CRVS this morning, kind of want to, the Corvus Pharmaceuticals, one of everybody's kind of top watch. This thing ripped up big Friday. And, yeah, with CRVS here, we've got some speculation on why it was moving. They said that it could be possible for it to be following favorable data results from AstraZeneca for patients with unresectable stage 3 non-small cell lung cancer. So that's what's going on for this one. We're going to see what happens with CRVS. And yeah, that's basically what we're watching today. If you guys have anything specific you want us to take a look at, let us know. Yeah, what's up, Virgo? What's up, Uncle Smoke? Your audio is okay, but you are naturally loud. I'm assuming you spelled loud wrong. You said load. Anyways, very American. I mean, it's very. I'm gonna assume you're English, maybe. You know, I'll say this. Being loud as an American, I guess it is. I mean, I guess Americans have a little bit different culture than the rest of the world. I know we are more friendly to random people, especially here in the South. I've heard that overseas in the UK, they don't talk to random people out when you're out. And here in the South, it's like a normal thing. If you see somebody, you say, "Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Good to see you." You know, and that's just a Southern thing, I think, in the U.S. But I digress. Selling most of my chips and wait out the storm that's coming. This will hit us hard this month. I'll keep my drive for the dip. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. Hey, thank you, Graham. I appreciate it. Hey, well, good. You know. Yeah, I talk to randoms too. Sometimes my daughter makes fun of me because I talk to everybody I meet. You know. Which is good. I used to be a really shy kid, so. VSTM. Yeah, we're looking at VSTM. We'll see what happens with it. Good, positive trial results. Biotech stock, so there is volatility there. Y'all be careful with it. I'm watching it. Again, if anybody watched the video we dropped this weekend, I made a video on how to predict breakouts and how to kind of identify stocks that are, possible to break out. And so I did a video on the U-shaped breakout pattern and kind of how you can use that to predict breakouts in a lot of these stocks with a few underlying conditions. It got pretty good response from you guys, so maybe we'll do some more on that type of topic. If you want to see more on that, let me know. But yeah, we're going to be watching some stuff here. Bitcoin just kind of tanked all night and for the last few days. Yeah, I believe it. You know, it's just a different culture in the U.S. It's a little bit different, you know what I mean, than the rest of the world, I think. And in some ways that's good, and in some ways that can be bad, It's just, I think our school system here is worse, But I also think that I think that a lot of the world looks at the U.S. like we're, dumb, and I don't think that's necessarily true. I think that sometimes having like a Southern accent, specifically, if we're just going to talk about one, I think having a Southern accent people can get weird with, or they think you're dumb just by hearing your accent, and it's just kind of how, like, I grew up in South Louisiana, so it's just kind of how, if you grow up around it, regardless of how smart you are, you're gonna talk like you're in the South, Yeah, I see SDC. It's a short squeeze play. Yeah. Yeah. US might be a little arrogant. I can agree. Understandably so, But yeah. I do think there's some people, I mean, the reality is, I like my Southern accent, It's kind of started to go away a little bit. Like, I think just me talking on stream makes it go away because I have to kind of articulate everything I'm trying to say very clear when I'm trying to talk about stocks, and so I think I have to get rid of it when I talk, and I think it was worse before I moved to Texas. I think just being in Texas has made it go away a little bit, which you would think would be the opposite, but yeah. What's up, Ozan? Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, I think I love the Southern drawl, and I'm a New Yorker. Hey, that's cool, man. I think New York would be a cool accent to have. I've had it, I was a bartender, and I had people from New York that waited on me. You sound like, they would call me Guy. They'd be like, "Hey, Guy, come here." And they were cool. I liked them. They were nice people. Good people. But New York accent sounds cool, you know. Anyways, yeah, SDC. Let me look up the short float for this. This one's been moving for the last few days. I talked about it before. I don't necessarily believe in the longevity of SDC. I think the business model of like mail-in dental goods and products and services is going to be a niche market that has a very small ceiling and also is prone to being vulnerable from competition for SDC. And so with that said, I don't know if I necessarily like the long-term outlook of SDC. I think there's too many businesses and people and companies that could ultimately compete with it. I also think that the business model that they have is, again, a relatively niche market that might not be able to sustain long term. And so, you know, I think this is a short-term play. And I'm going to look up the short float. I'm pretty sure this is one of those stocks that has like a really high short float as well. And so we're going to see if that's the case. I know last week we looked at this when it did. And so yeah, the short data is this for SDC. It's got an estimated short float of 48%, very large. It's got a free float on loan percentage of 48%, shares on loan of 47 million, days to cover 5.48. So it is a short squeeze play. And again, we'll see what happens with this. It doesn't look bad. Let me see what the actual float is here as well. Wait, YouTube blocked Bulldog's channel. For what? Did it really? Why? What happened to Bulldog's channel? Why? Alright guys, well yeah, that's kinda, you know, sketchy. Do you scalp the VIX? I don't. I just, like I said, I trade very quickly, scalping mostly AMD is mostly what I scalp. And I ended up losing Friday too, so, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, here's SDC. Watching this. Alright, but yeah, we got SDC Smile Direct Club on the move here. We've got CRVS on the move as well. Those two are really the largest ones that I'm watching here. Alright guys, so we got CRVS on the move. Watching that. Hey, y'all, just listen. If that happens to me, y'all better retweet, and get me back up. Because y'all know me. I try to be honest with people. I don't sell a course, don't sell a service, don't claim to be experts, don't do any of that stuff, And so, in the end, I hope they would keep mine up. Yeah. That's crazy, though. Yeah. Well, just if it happens, Tiny, just make sure to, like, tell YouTube, hey, that was a good guy. Because, like I said, I don't sell a course, don't sell a service. Like, I genuinely try to be a good guy in the stock trading world. Like, I try not to, sell anything. Everything we put out there is for free on YouTube. Don't sell anything. Don't. Yeah, I know, and that's the scary part. Yeah, I hope so one time. It's just a scary thing, to be honest, man. Like, I put years into this YouTube channel, which I hopefully will be good, Like, this thing has taken years to go. We got SYBX on the list. SYBX is up to 448. Watching that. Yeah. Yeah, and this is like, I'll even put it on the screen here, Yeah, just for safety reasons now, I guess we'll put this up. But yeah, we got SYBX on the move. Wait, a bulldog token. No, I've never been Bart. Hey, congrats, Juan. That's great, man. That's great, bro. Yeah. We'll see what happens. Check out what pets for a swing. We can look at pets. I mean, again, you guys know me. I don't know what's going to happen with any of these. Pets is at 27s. So we'll see what happens. What it could be, though, and this is the same thing that happened to Coors, Matt Coors, is that the algorithm did it. The algorithm kind of kicked him off accidentally, and like the mods had to fix it or something, All right, guys. So yeah, pets looks okay. It's not one that I would day trade personally, but daily chart looks okay. It just needs to do a little bit more stuff. Sorry, I was just kind of reaching up and researching into that. We have APRE, CRBS. I don't know one time ever taking it, brother. Yeah, I was just talking, man. I was just asking about something. But yeah, guys. Watching CRVS. We'll see what happens here. We have SDC, of course, that we're paying attention to. Those two are probably the biggest ones that we're watching. We have SPPI. We have CRVS. We've got APRE, SYBX. Why is Pfizer the first at everything? I don't know. How's the music, guys? The music should be good, right? Alright, so alright, team. Let me get this up. 1 second. Hey, what's up, SPAC? Music too low? Yeah, I think the music ended, actually. There we go. CRVS moving up. Yeah, CRVS is probably the only good-looking one right now, to be honest, in most of these. CRVS, again, SYBX looks okay. VSTM, it looks okay. So those three. So we got Smile Direct Club, CRVS, and VSTM. Alright, so there's a big drop in VSTM. It's tanking down here. What's up, Ride the Lightning? Good morning, brother. In the markets like this, would it be smarter to play the markets than stocks? Okay, my volume is low. Really? That's weird. Here, let me... it might be... It's most likely... That should probably make me way better. It's probably I just need to talk into the mic, realistically. Let me know if that's better. If that's better, I think I have to change the settings here. But yeah, here's CRVS. CRVS is starting to pop up. Again, I mean, we talked about this pattern before in the video we dropped this weekend. But the U-shaped breakout pattern is incredibly profitable as a pattern. You know, and again, you can see the U anywhere. It's just a pattern you want to kind of condition yourself to see. But very profitable. Yeah, it's probably I just got to talk into the microphone. I probably have the wrong setting here. I think I have to put the other one up. But it's probably just I have to talk into the mic. I have no idea material to the moon. I don't know what you should do, brother. I don't know whether you should sell it or anything like that. No idea. what it's gonna do, and so that's something you got to figure out yourself, bro. I have no idea, you know. Okay, so here's SDC. SDC's at 780s. All right, cool. I had to turn you down. All right, nice. Well, that's good then. The audio is working good then. But yeah, guys, let me know what you're watching today. CDC. What's your favorite stock today, team? Let me know right now. Again, I can't say what you should do. I don't know what these stocks are gonna do, but we're looking at CRVS, VSTM, SYBX, and APRE. Of course, have no idea what these are gonna do. I don't know if these are gonna hold their gains or what they're doing. It's not even 7 o'clock market time yet, and so we'll see what happens. Looking at the crypto market as well. The crypto market is not looking good. Alright, and so apparently there's some type of reason the crypto market is dropping like this, I guess. Um, Sorry guys, I'm looking at a few different things. Yeah, SPY is slow. I wonder why our views are so low this morning. That's kind of weird. Too, I mean. I don't know. Oh, I guess it's not actually that low. I think we started a little bit early, maybe. That's probably what it is. We started it early. Evergrande is tanking. Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah, so I'll read some of the stuff on it. Basically, this is from the realmoney.thestreet.com. It says Hong Kong stocks are taking a dive today as panic over a potential collapse of China's largest developer by sales. The China Evergrande Group, EGRNF, and HK are scaring investors into other Chinese developers. The market is looking askance at companies such as GZUHF and HK and the Fantasia Group, which have both suffered recent downgrades by rating agencies. Basically, everything there is dropping, and that's causing a lot of drops in other sympathy-related assets, really. So we'll see what happens here. According to CNBC, they say it could have a domino effect on China's property sector, is what they're saying. That's the speculation, but who knows if that's accurate. Yeah. Yeah, rough news for it over there. So we'll see what happens. That's affecting everything else. If we look at our SPY, our SPY didn't do that hot last week either. If you look at the SPY actually just dropped pretty big last week, and so it's a scary market here, guys. It's a scary market. We'll see what happens. Hopefully we'll get a rebound and we get some type of bullish, response to this. But who knows? You never really know. Yeah, everybody hit that like button if you haven't already. We do this live for free every single weekday morning right here on YouTube. Not feeling great this morning. Feeling a little sick, but we're okay, and we'll see if everything. Yeah, hopefully we'll get a red to green move. I'm hoping we get a rebound here. Who knows if that's what we will get though. It's the market. You never really know. All right, guys. So here's the SPY down to 435s. Dipped was hit 445s last week on Friday, and then it just kind of tanked and came all the way back down. So, not really looking great. Of course, we got other stocks that are dropping with it. We've got AMC down. We've got APRE up a little bit. We have Apple here down big with the market. We've got Microsoft down big with the market. We've got Disney, which didn't do as bad as some other people, but it's still gapping down. The overall S&P, this is the trend for the overall S&P over the last few days. Here's the daily chart. So the S&P is kind of at the bottom of this trend that we've been in for the last 8 or 9 months here. So AMC is kind of at the bottom of this trend. Let's see what happens with it. There's the trend currently. We'll see if we break out of that trend. Who knows if that's going to ultimately happen or not. Alright, so big drop from CRVS here. And again, CRVS had a pretty big run this past week. I don't think this was a short squeeze play. In fact, I'm pretty sure this is not a short squeeze. But with all of that said, we're still watching this. I don't know if I'm feeling optimistic. I think that I just need to see a rebound if I think the market needs a rebound drastically. And so, it's something that the market needs right now. And we'll see if it happens. But I think the market needs a rebound. I think we dropped pretty big last week. If we break out of some of these levels on the downside, basically, if we keep dropping, then, I think we're breaking past trend levels. And that could be really bad. So we'll see what happens. Again, I don't know what the market's going to do. Definitely not an investment professional. pure 100% subjective personal opinion. But I definitely want to see a bounce today in the market, and we'll see if we get it or not. ATER, yeah, ATER highly shorted stock. Let's see if this one rebounds. I mean, this one did have a pretty good day. It's really interesting. So I talked about this one in the video I dropped this weekend, and I talked about its potential for another squeeze on the upside. And I made that video Thursday. I didn't debut it until Saturday, but Friday, after I actually recorded the video on how to find stocks before they break out, the very next day, the stock that I was talking about in that video broke out really big using the exact same strategy. And so we included it in the video. Again, it's this U-shaped breakout pattern. Basically, go check out the video we uploaded this weekend. It talks about how to identify stocks before they break out, and kind of identify some of the changes in sentiment, some of the movement changes in stocks before they break out. And so you can see we have this kind of U-shaped breakout pattern that the stock does, and then it looks like a cup and handle. So it pulls back, holds that level of support, and then breaks out big on the upside. One of those momentum patterns that a lot of other traders are watching for. And again, the signifying event here, if we look at it on a 1-minute chart, you can see it a little bit better. But the signifying event here is the U. It has this U-shaped breakout pattern. It breaks over the VWAP here, and you can see volume start to rush into this thing after it breaks over the VWAP. So those are all kind of signs that a breakout is about to happen, and then that's exactly what we get, is this big breakout on the upside. The same type of thing we talked about in the video. And so, really cool video. Check it out if you haven't already. We'll include that later. Yeah, ATR was like Christmas last week. It really was, man. It was moving. It was moving nice. Hey, what's up, Clinton? Hey, good morning. What's up, Hustle? What's up, Freddie? Or what's up, Billy? I feel all right, Billy. I feel a little sick this morning, to be honest, but we're all right. So they lost a little bit of money, Frank, but like I said, I think I got the hang of it. Like on the last drop for copy trading, it was like bad. They lost me a bunch of money, but I limited how much that each of them can trade, and so they're basically break even, which is great because we got a big crash in crypto over the weekend, and so it's actually really good that we didn't take huge losses, because the last time we had a crypto crash, those copy traders did not do well, and so I think I got the hang of it. Like, if they're breaking even after that crash, they're doing okay. And so I think I got the right ones. Yeah. Yeah, I got some tea. SPAC, I'm gonna message you, brother. All right. Hey, thank you, Natalie. Hey, I appreciate the support. Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything else to. I love streaming. Streaming is literally one of my favorite things in the world to do. Yeah, Smile Direct Club looks good as well. And again, we can talk about the same pattern we talked about in the video with some of these, but man, Smile Direct Club tanking down underneath the VWAP. Just to weatherman it real quick, you can see Smile Direct Club just tanked. It's down big, and so we'll see if we can figure out why or what's going on with SDC. But again, this is never going to hold its gains long term, in my opinion. I don't think this type of stock is going to hold its gains long term. Alright, so I don't see anything for SDC. I don't see any reason for this drop. And so the only thing I can think of is somebody sold a bunch of shares. You know, that's usually why these drops happen, of course. But the question is who sold all these shares. Usually this is from some type of bad catalyst, but I don't see anything yet. And we'll see if we find something else that shows up. Yeah, stock market could be risky. Enjoy watching the stream, mate. Would you mind doing a VWAP on BNGO? Yeah, we could look at Bingo here. Not enough volume for me to really like, to be honest. You know, we're looking at it, but I want to see it hold over $5. Like, if I'm watching it specifically, I want to see it hold over 5. Of course, I can't guarantee it's going to do anything, and you know, but if I'm looking at a specific level, it's $5 for this one. I mean, you can see all the confirmation at $5. Big psychological level on the chart, and so for BNGO, I'm looking at 5. VWAP is currently at like 536s, but the daily movement looks boring and slow, so there's not really much going on with this. There's APRE just tanking down here. APRE dropping down to 560s, just not holding at all. All right, so yeah, we got CRVS on the move. CRVS is probably my favorite penny stock if we're talking about penny stocks. Hopefully, the good thing about all this volatility in the market is that usually with this type of volatility, there's some trade opportunities. Now, I don't know what we're going to get. I don't know if it's going to be good or bad trade opportunities. Man, look at how red my eyes are, man. I am not feeling good this morning. Like, bad acid reflux in my stomach, just kind of waking me up. It woke me up at like 3 a.m. this morning. I went back to sleep for an hour, and then I just kind of got up for the stream. But man, I am not feeling that good this morning. Sure, Robert, we can talk about that. What's up, Vic? LKCO. What's up, Juan? SDC. Yeah, I mean SDC was good. You know, I don't like it long term, but it's a short squeeze play, so you know it's not too bad. I'm not much of a long-term investor anyway, though, and so you know. It's all speculation from me, but all right, guys. So yeah, a lot of red in the markets. The SPY is down pretty drastically. You know, a lot of stuff is down. AMC is up a little bit. So we got AMC maybe rebounding here. Hopefully, we'll see what we get though. Yeah, hopefully it's allergies. Nvidia? Yeah, what's Nvidia doing? Nvidia's at 215s. Alright, we'll see if VSTM gets back here. But yeah, we got VSTM trying to come back here. Eda Toms, man. Hey, thank you. No, I mean, I'm gonna stream regardless. I don't feel that bad, you know. Like, I'm okay. You know what I mean? Like, do I feel good? No. But it's like I woke up anyway. I got plenty of sleep last night. So it's not that I didn't get sleep, I guess. It's that my stomach bothers me. And it's better to... I'll put it this way. When my stomach is bothering me, it's actually better for me not to lay down. Like, if I lay down, the acid will creep up in my stomach, right? And so what's better is actually me sitting up straight like I'm doing now and keeping my stomach upright. And streaming is probably one of the best things I can do right now, aside from just purely standing up. GameStop climbing after a big fall. Yeah, what's going on with these? I mean, GameStop's not climbing. It's just, there's no volume in pre-market. So yeah, so we have GameStop. I don't know if there's necessarily enough volume with GameStop here for me personally. So, you know, it's not really my style. I see MRTX showing up, but there's not really any volume to accompany that either. On the watch list, you know, we've got a few other things showing up here, but nothing too crazy to be honest. We got VSTM pushing back up to the 350 level, and it might run into this resistance here. So let's see how it responds to 350. There's 350. Let's see if it actually holds that level. AMC Ortex update. Yeah, we can take a look at it. I mean, we'll see what happens. I can look at Ortex here and see what their data is showing. Alright, so I'm showing like under 20% short float for AMC. It's not, I don't see any change. So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, hit that like button, guys. Eating a low carb really helps my acid reflux. Hard to do. Yeah, I mean, mine is only really bad once every month or so. Like maybe once every few months, it'll act up, and then I'll kind of go back to normal, and I'll be normal for a long time. What do you all have on your shopping list for bouncing long-term swings investments for the bounce when, if and when the market corrects? One of my go-tos is usually like Disney. Like Disney is my favorite stock to bet on the future with because I think Disney's just so strong long-term. You know, I think if you look at Disney, Disney is just so strong long-term. You know what I mean? It's just one of the strongest stocks. It owns everything in the media world, and it's one of my favorite long-term stocks. And so I think if we're looking at stocks that I'm going to specifically be buying dips on, it's going to be like Disney, maybe like MGM, you know. I always like to buy dips in like UAL, United Airlines. I think UAL is going to be fine. And so I think United Airlines is one of the stocks. Like if I buy dips, MGM, you know, Disney, United Airlines, you know, Uber to a certain extent. I think Uber's going to be fine long term as well. I think that they're just going to become more efficient at earning money from what they do, and so it's gonna make a bunch of money, you know. And I think that it's impacted our, you know, pop culture enough to be okay. I think people are going to rely on Ubers now like they used to rely on taxis in New York and stuff like that, and because it's just cheaper. But yeah, we got SYBX on the move too. Oh, sorry guys, I missed some of the chat here because I didn't have live streaming. But yeah, everybody hit that like button, guys. Yeah, I love Disney World, bro. Disney World is like, you know, the best, man. I actually, growing up, I actually liked Universal more. Like Universal Studios with the Jaws ride and Twister. It was the funnest ride ever as a kid. I used to love Universal more than Disney World. You know, we went to, my kids and I went to Disney World a year ago. We went to Disney World, and it was super fun, man. My daughter got to ride roller coasters. My son got to ride some roller coasters. It was really fun, you know. Alright, guys, so, my brother and his wife are there this week. Their first time, as they usually go to the land instead. Nice. Oh yeah, Tiny. What's up, Richard? Good morning, brother. Hope you're doing well, man. Oh yeah, Tiny. I know you said you wanted to come on stream. Let's plan to have you coming on stream, either sometime this week or next week. I'll reach out to you, and maybe we can figure something out. Alright, what's up, BKM? Good morning, bro. Crypto just dove, man. I had somebody telling me I typed slow. Hey, thank you, Richard. I appreciate that, brother. Alright, so here's CRVS. We've got VSTM on the move. We've got SYBX. We've got MRTK or MRTX. We've got APRE. Crypto is down because of the Evergrande property scare for China. So Evergrande is a Chinese giant in property, in the property sector. They are down 12%. Or no, they are down more than that this past week. So yeah, so it's kind of dragging everything else down. Scary time. Yeah, Dow futures were down 500 points. Everybody's scared about the Evergrande fallout ahead of the Fed meeting this week. Yeah, the Evergrande Hong Kong listed shares dropped to an 11-year low. Basically fears of default on $300 billion worth of debt for them. Oil dropped as well. The dollar jumped to a 3-week high, and U.S. production gradually returned. But everybody is worried over that property developer. It's the lowest levels in half a decade. So yeah, the S&P is down big. A lot of regular stocks are down pretty drastically here, you know. So here's the SPY. SPY's down big this morning. Bitcoin specifically is down big to 44,000. So Bitcoin is down as well. And so we'll see what happens. Y'all be careful. Alright guys, so yeah, we have Bitcoin here. What's up, Cheryl? Things are looking pretty grim today, guys. Yeah, sorry, Kai. Really, it's probably has to do with my mic settings. If I do this, I'm sure I probably sound way better now. It just has to do with where my mic is, and so I apologize. I'll try to speak into the mic. It's my fault. I forget. Usually, I'm used to the mic being pretty sensitive in terms of like what it picks up, but yeah, I messed with the settings over the weekend to create the video we dropped, and so if I talk away from the mic, it's gonna be a little bit too low. So for that, I apologize, guys. We'll fix it back here. MTTR. What's up, Davey? What's up, Ricky? What's up, Cheryl? Yeah, Bitcoin's down. We got Zevo making a move. So here's Zevo popping up a little bit. Let me see if we can find the catalyst for this. There's not really much volume to accompany this move, to be honest here, but we'll still look up the reason. right, guys. So all right, so I'm looking at Zevo. I don't see any catalyst for this one either. As the Apriya is up, SDC is up, CRVS is up, which is Corvus Pharmaceuticals. Zevo went down 17% on Friday, so maybe it's just rebounding from that drop. Who knows? You know. Yeah, Mr. Jones is down big, bro. What's up, JRS? Good morning, bro. How much was the drop on Bitcoin? I have not checked yet. It was like what, like 3,000 a share. You know, so yeah, so last 2 days Bitcoin has gone from 48.5K down to 44K. So it's gone down $3,500, $3.5K. Yeah, not good. 4,500. I mean, sorry. Really, it's gone down pretty close to $5,000. That's crazy. ATER thoughts? I don't know. I think ATER, it's a short squeeze play. It's got a really high short float. You know, so ATR, high short float, short squeeze play. We can see the U-shaped breakout pattern from Friday. But the question, again, I don't know what ATER is going to do. Again, I dropped a video over the weekend that talked about how to identify breakouts before they happen, and one of the ways you do that is for looking for this U-shaped breakout pattern. And so with stocks like ATER, it's not going to be trying to predict if they break out, because I think that's just kind of a coin flip. If anybody tries to pretend like they know exactly what it's going to do, that's just not accurate. They're just making stuff up. The reality is nobody knows, but you can look for slight movement patterns in the stock that can kind of give you some signals on whether it's going to work or not. What I look for, again, I talked about this earlier, but what I specifically look for is like a U-shaped breakout pattern. So we have a U, we have a reversal, head back up so you can see the U, and then we have at least one confirmation of support, which we got two of them here. Really, you can see we got two confirmations of support over the VWAP. We have here and here. And so what I do is once we get a confirmation, I'll buy the dip and ride the breakout up and attack the breakout like that. And it's one of the ways, like, again, this U-shaped breakout pattern, this cross over the VWAP is the signal of, hey, this thing could be breaking out some. Thank you, Sandman. I appreciate the sub, bro. Y'all be like him. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, guys. We do this live for free every single weekday morning right here on YouTube. And so if you haven't already, hit the sub button, hit the notification bell. I certainly appreciate it if you do. Yes, Caesar, it's rough, man. I talked to Bulldog this morning, but man, it's sad, man. It could just be a rogue algorithm. Like, I don't, you know, like the same thing happened to a lot of other trading channels too. So it's kind of a unsettling thing here, of course, for trading channels. But yeah, it's rough. I'm sure he'll probably get it back, is what I'm assuming. They did it with Matt Kors, where they gave him his back. So usually they'll give it back, I think. I think it's probably just a random rogue algorithm. If it happened in the middle of the night, especially, you know. Yeah, caress the like button. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, so it could work. I mean, yeah, the U-shaped pattern, what people really got to understand, like, I talked about the U-shaped pattern, and I had people respond with, like, that's the ABCD pattern. And I had to kind of tell him, I was like, look, like, whoever sold you on the ABCD, I'm not saying the ABCD is not a good pattern, but all these patterns are universal. Like, they're all the same. Like, the washout long, the ABCD, the red to green move, like, they're all the same pattern. Like, what happens is you got traders that try to market their strategies like they invented them, when these are just universal strategies. Like, they're not all one guy didn't create these strategies. These strategies, I've been talking about these strategies before they got some of these names, to be honest, in the market. And I'm not even saying I made them up because they're all universal strategies, but a U-shaped kind of cup and handle breakout pattern is very universal. You can call it whatever you want. You can call this a red to green move. You can call it a cup and handle. You can call it an ABCD. It's all the same thing. It doesn't matter. They're just talking about universal momentum patterns, and the universal momentum pattern is a U-shape. If you look for a U-shape, that's the universal momentum pattern. If you can build a strategy around that pattern, then there's a lot of different ways you can use it, specifically with swing trading, with day trading, with scalping, with investing probably too. And so it's a universal momentum pattern where it signals the psychology of a reversal, which is that stock is bearish, weak, starts to reverse, more volume starts to rush in because traders ultimately get more confidence in the trade, and so we got the volume rushing in here. And just to show you guys the volume, you got volume that rushes in. You can see the volume over here kind of rushing in, and then you get the big breakout on the upside, so like you get the volume rushing in right here. You can see the volume start to come in, and then you can see the stock start to move up higher over the VWAP as the volume rushes in, and that is the universal momentum pattern. And so once the volume starts to rush in, the stock then just picks it up. Everybody starts to gain confidence in it, and then the stock just rips up. And that's basically what happens with these U-shaped breakout patterns. But again, you could probably use it for swing trading, investing, and all that good stuff. It's just you got to build strategies around the pattern. Every pattern works under the right conditions, and so you just got to figure out what conditions it works under, and then attack it on that side, if that makes sense. I don't know who that is, Frank, but I've heard I don't know. Yeah, for sure, Miss Tiny. Yeah, for sure, Davey. It's a very common pattern, And again, of course, guys, I can't guarantee any of these patterns or strategies or setups are ultimately going to work because nobody really knows if what's going to work or not. But find the conditions that it works under and then attack that. Like every pattern works. Like bull flags, bear flags, red to green moves. They all work under the right conditions. I can't tell you what conditions they work under. I can tell you what conditions that I look for. But in the end, your job as a trader is not to invent strategies. All of the patterns work. Like the universal momentum patterns, whatever they want to call it. They can call it the red to green move, the ABCD, the washout long, the U-shaped breakout, the cup and handle. It's all the same thing. Your job is to identify that pattern and then find what conditions it actually works under. Like that's your job as a stock trader. That's what you should be doing at least. And the problem that most traders have is that they just follow orders from some of these gurus that just give them a really generic version of these strategies, but they don't actually understand where it works or why it works. And so they just randomly try it every time they see it, they lose, and then they say, oh, well, the pattern doesn't work. It's like, well, it does work. You're just not attacking it under the right conditions. Like this pattern, for me personally, the U-shaped breakout pattern, again, I'm going to preface this with look, I cannot say this is going to work for you under these conditions. These are the conditions that they work for me specifically under. And so, test everything out yourself, not investment professional. Don't sue me, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And, but the conditions that they work for me under is, again, we get the downward action under the VWAP here. You can see we have downward action under the VWAP. We get a cross over this. We get a pullback to hold it as support. And then once we get that, I'm looking for volume to show up. And so again, we have volume show up here. I'm looking for at least 200,000 shares traded per minute. Once volume shows up, I buy the dips, and I look for it to move up to test these previous highs right here. This next high break is going to be another sentiment-changing event. The break over the VWAP is sentiment-changing, if you know what I mean. What I mean is that it changes the sentiment, of course, of the entire stock. So, people look at this as weak. When it's underneath the VWAP, they say, oh, well, this stock is weak. When they see it start to break over the VWAP and they see it start to test these previous highs up here, then their sentiment is going to change. They're going to say, oh, well, that's looking a little bit more strong. More people are more willing to buy into it. And, it consequently props the stock up higher and higher, if that makes sense. And so, your job is to identify where that type of sentiment is changing and then capitalize on it with these type of breakouts. And that's what we're really doing here with the U-shaped breakout. Yeah, bear flag. Honestly, some of my favorite patterns are short patterns, like patterns where I can capitalize on breaks underneath the VWAP and big rejections fast. Patterns where I can ultimately capitalize on weakness are my favorite. Like if you look at what I trade on AMD, for instance, what I trade on AMD is very simple. It's one of the most simple strategies you could ever have in the market. The biggest difference is that most traders just don't have the account size to be able to trade the strategy I'm about to show you, because I've got 30K in my account. This is not a cheap stock. This is a $100 stock, and I'm buying hundreds of shares of this. And so it is not a strategy that most people can use, to be honest, unless they trade the futures market, which is why we talk about futures sometimes. But the pattern is very simple. It's not a difficult pattern at all. This is it right here. The pattern is simply, just to clear this out, the pattern is simply an upward move at the open. Hey, thank you, Sandman, for that $5. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Sandman, for that $5 super chat, brother. You're the man. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for the support, of course. Thank you for the support, and cheers to you, bro. Thank you. But yeah, so anyways, what I really look for is a green to red move. And so it's the opposite of that U-shaped breakout pattern, but on a short-term basis. So my favorite pattern is an upward move at the open. I look for like 1 or 2 green candles at the opening bell, and then a really big slam down under the VWAP, and then I short into the pop here. It looks like a Z if you zoom in. So like if you zoom in, it looks like a Z. I short into this pop, and I cover at the bottom of this range. I short into there, and I cover here. Very common pattern. I use it over and over again, and it works exceptionally well if you can pick the right stocks for it. Ridiculously well if you can pick the right stocks for it, which again are going to be larger blue chip companies. They're going to be larger cap stocks. They're going to be more established, well-known companies like Disney, AMD, Apple. That's my most profitable pattern in the market, to be honest. That's the pattern that works the best for me. And I'll keep attacking it. Like once we confirm that downward trend, I'll just keep attacking the downward trend. I'll short here. Maybe I'll get squeezed out here. I'll short here, short here, short here, and just kind of keep attacking that downward trend once it shows it. Zevo is absolutely going crazy right now. It's at 590s here, team. I know the chat's been yelling about this, so I apologize, guys. But yeah, Zevo, huge rip, guys. Huge move. This has got to be catalyst driven, right? Anybody know why Zevo is moving? They dropped a Form 8 filing on Thursday. But man. I mean, that's good, Eli. That's good, bro. But the reason Bitcoin is down is not because of low volume. I hope you understand that. The reason Bitcoin is down is because the Evergrande crisis in China. That happened, and that is causing it to tank. That's causing the market to tank too. And so, you might have said it was going to go down, and I'm not doubting you did, but in the end, it's dropping for a completely random, unknown reason, not because it has low volume, And I mean, I think if you ask anybody that on why Bitcoin is dropping right now, they're not going to say it's low volume. They're going to say it's because of the Evergrande crisis, which is the reason it's dropping, But no, I mean, we'll see what happens. I don't really speculate on the direction of Bitcoin anyway. Like, I don't know what Bitcoin's gonna do. I'm mostly a stock trader. I trade crypto, but I have no idea what Bitcoin or anything is gonna do really. I speculate on some long-term plays. Them technologies I think are interesting though. Yeah. All right, guys. I didn't even see who finished the NFL game. I fell asleep yesterday. Who won the Chiefs versus uh, Lamar and the Ravens? The Ravens won. Wow. Oh, dude, it was an OT win, too. Dude, I missed a great game then. I caught most of it, 3/4 of the game, and it was close when I watched it. But, man, Lamar did it, bro. He did it, man. That's dope. I mean, I like both teams. I like the Chiefs and the Ravens. But damn. Looks like I missed it. Yeah, I don't see anything on PM. Dr. Delbert, what are you talking about, bro? I'm not sure. I mean, you could probably. I don't think there's a least amount, Tiny. I think there might be it might be like $20 or something. I think the deposit, it might be like $50. I have no idea though, to be honest. I think that you can transfer small amounts of currency into there, but I'm not sure about withdrawing. There might be a minimum withdrawal amount, but I'm not sure. Yeah. I saw the Titans won their game. I saw the Titans game. So yeah, Zevo going crazy, guys. At 670s right now. 670s for Zevo. Huge move. All right. All right, team. Let me know what else you're watching this morning, guys. We got Zevo on the move. Zevo heading up. We've got, man. I see LIQT, VSTM. LIQT is up to 650s. CRVS is probably the best looking stock right now, though. I mean, CRVS is making big moves. Let me see what else we got here, team. Zevo gap up play. Yeah, we're looking at that. All right, guys, let me know what y'all are watching the most today. We got CRVS dropping below the VWAP here. Zevo is probably the biggest rip this morning. Let me know if you guys see anything else. Zevo is up to $7 a share here. We got to figure out some reason for this gapping up like this. This is a crazy, crazy, crazy move here. Does anybody know? Let me look at TOS and see if TOS News has anything different. But this is an absolutely ridiculous move here, guys. Crazy big move up. Yeah, I don't see anything. They filed 125 shelf offering in August, but I don't see anything for now. Alright, so yeah, I'm not showing any reason for Zevo being up some. If you guys know why, let me know, because I don't see anything really. We got LIQT on the move up. LIQT's at 650s. We got APRE. SYBX is trying to. Yeah, now Bitcoin is literally at 42K. Yeah, Zevo, guys, going absolutely crazy. Yeah, I mean, there's certainly manipulation, but the reason the market is dropping is again because of the Evergrande crisis. Yeah, Zevo going absolutely nuts though, just huge move up, crazy move. All right. Yeah, hit that like button now, guys. Run those numbers up. We got 115 likes. We could see we could do better. There's 8s, guys. 815s, 820s for 820s for Zevo here, guys. Absolutely ridiculous move up here, team. This is a huge move right now, guys. This is a crazy move up. So huge move up for Zevo. Let's see what happens with it. It's at 820s. 820s, team. Crazy big move. All right. 825s, 830s for Zevo here, guys. Does anybody know why this is running? Man, huge drop here. Yeah, I don't see any reason for Zevo either. Yeah, I'm not messing with it either. There's too much risk here, to be honest. You know, like who knows if it'll hold. I'm not messing with it. I'm not telling you guys what to do. I don't know what it's going to do. I don't know what Zevo's going to do at all. Maybe it goes up. Maybe it goes down. No idea. Y'all be careful, though. It's a weird day. A lot of downward action in the SPY. The Evergrande crisis is going on, and that's tanking a lot of these markets here. We've got the SPY. We've got Zevo.
Uh, it's not scared money. I mean, it's just sometimes one of the biggest skills that new traders don't have is risk management. You guys got to understand when the right time to swing is and when the right time not to swing is. And one of the best things that you can learn as a trader is account protection. Like, you got to learn to protect your account. If you have a gambling mentality and every time you see one of these big runners, you're like, oh man, I could have gotten that, and you just kind of let it eat at you, then you're eventually just going to lose your account, right? Like, what you have to condition yourself to be like in trading is hey, is this a safe bet? If it's not a safe bet, you shouldn't do it. And if you continually get into a bunch of unsafe, large position trades that your account can't handle, you're just going to destroy your account. Like, the reality is you need to be protective over your money, in trading. It's one of the reasons I am very wimpy about my trading, because I am trying to actually make money. Like, I don't have a gambling mentality. Like, I don't care about what looks good or what I'm missing out in the market. What I care about is protecting my account. And I don't let misses bother me because I'm not gambling. Like, it doesn't matter if I miss a big move. Like, I trade the market every day, and so I understand there's always going to be another one. And I've been trading every day for years, so there really is always going to be another one. Like, there's always opportunity. You just got to wait for it. Yeah. I mean, and it's nothing against you, Davey. I know you're just kind of messing with me, but the point remains. I mean, again, just remember, guys, the best skill you can have in trading is discipline. You don't have to take every one of these big moving stocks. Like, I've known some people that just get mad. They get really, really mad if they miss one of these big movers. Like, if they see a stock like Zevo going up, they get super upset and angry and mad. And it's just like, look, this is going up on big percentages. But there's always going to be big percentage gains in the market. The thing you really got to understand is, like, you could take these trades. You just got to be careful and understand that you're risking all the money you put into these things. Stocks like Zevo that go up parabolically, they usually come down parabolically as well. But the question is, where does it stop? It's bouncing directly off the VWAP, so maybe it holds the VWAP level, and I do think that's a strong move. But I'm just not much of a pre-market trader, and so we're going to wait until after the opening bell and then just trade after the opening bell, just to be safe. Hey, what's up, LA? Yeah, it happens, Davey. Don't worry about it, brother. Like I said, in the end, the best thing that you could really do is limit your sizing if you're too emotional about your trades. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying you are, Davey, of course. Like, I'm just saying in general, guys. Like, limit your sizing if you're too emotional about your trades, because the reality is most people should be trading a lot smaller than they actually are. And they're kind of gambling away their money because it's kind of, the risk of getting in this trade. Am I going to make money? Who knows? Like that kind of gambling brings them in. But the reality is you should not be gambling at all. You should take safe bets. A+ setup, safe bets, easy trades. Easy trades to make money in. And you just got to slow down your size, trade small, and take it slow. Most people should be trading way smaller than they actually are. They have that rush of gambling mentality of like, the rush of being in a risky trade, when it's like, dude, I don't care about the rush. I'm just trying to make easy money and move on with my day. It's one of the reasons I trade so small, is because I can trade small, make $50, $100, and then roll out and be done. And my money's not at risk anymore. Yeah, I hope so, Larry. We'll see, bro. TIRX squeeze incoming? I don't know about this, man. This is sketchy. I've never liked TIRX. It's too unstable. And it looks terrible, Alright, so Zevo dropped 14% to test the VWAP here. It's at 702s right now. We'll see if it holds. That's me. I just broke my keyboard because TD wouldn't let me trade Zevo. Okay, cats, then you need to slow down. Because the reality is these moves are going to happen. You're going to have moves like this at least once every month or so. You know what I mean? Regardless of how often it is, though, this move is not really a super profitable move. Like, trying to get in a stock that's running like this in pre-market is incredibly risky. So like, sure, there were a couple gamblers that made some money off of this big rip up, and maybe some of them weren't gambling. Maybe some of them made money, with reasonable risk levels. But it's not something that you should really get mad at yourself for. Again, no offense, but that's a gambling mentality. Like, you don't need to take advantage of every big move in the market. Like, y'all should really condition yourselves to wait for the single best setups. And sometimes the biggest percentage moves are not the best setups. And so you got to get used to just not forcing these and just wait for the easy money. Like, for me, I take what the easy money in the market. Like, I take what is the easiest for me to make. And then after that, I move on. I see big parabolic moves like this in the market every day that a bunch of suckers get stuck into. And I'm not saying that anybody's a sucker here. Please don't misinterpret what I'm saying. But I see a bunch of moves that are incredibly sketchy that fake traders out. Like, when stocks get halted over and over again, everybody's eyes are like deer in headlights. They see these big halted stocks and they just jump in these big risky plays just for the rush. And, this stock's going up. Will I make money? Will I lose money? Ooh. When, like, the reality is y'all should be avoiding those like the plague. Those are the riskiest moves to get into. When I see a stock get halted more than once, I'm not touching that thing. Halts are completely spontaneous, very difficult to predict, very difficult to see what's going to happen. And, a lot of traders get stuck trading them, and then they have these, they might even be profitable traders over the long run. Like, some of these traders might be even green over the long run. But they get into these dumb trades that just trap them, and they have these big drawdowns in their account that they can't rebound from because they looked at the shiny trades instead of looking at the boring but safe trades. They looked at the shiny trades, and they got trapped into trading some bad setup because it's risky, And again, y'all have to understand that sometimes the best looking moves, the biggest moves in the market, I probably should say, are the worst to take advantage of. They're the most risky because even while some of them work, a lot of the time stocks like ZIVO can just slam down just as fast as they came up. And so understand the risk y'all are taking. There's some risk in those big moves. Again, I look for small moves and look for obvious setups that are easy to make money with. They're not usually going to be the biggest moves in the market that everybody else sees. Hey, thank you, Kelly. Hey, I appreciate it. Yeah, you're good, Cats. Like I said, I'm not targeting you. I just think that what I'm trying to say, and again, I don't think you're a sucker or anything like that, so please don't think I'm saying that. I just think that you got to condition yourself to not get upset. That's when you've truly turned a corner in trading, is when you stop getting upset over missing anything. And again, I've known people that get really mad if they miss something to where they're just freaking out, and it's just like, look, there's always another move in the market. Like, there's always going to be favorable movement that you can take advantage of. Develop rules for yourself and stick to trading only when those rules are present, or only when those conditions are present, and you'll do well. MTTR Gym, let me check it out. I mean, it's moving some. I know Matterport, the company. It's a tech company. I see the U-shape over the long run. Here's a U-shape breakout pattern. So I would look to make sure it holds over like $20 long term. But I don't know. Long term, it looks pretty good. The rebound is starting to happen. Short term, I mean, the big drop just now looks a little sketchy. CRVS. Yeah, CRVS is pulling all the way back to the 530 level. Let's see if it holds 550. Yeah, I could have used this video a month ago. Dude speaks truth. Paying for roller coasters, a wait for anyone who doesn't abide at best. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's a tough lesson to learn, because the reason most people learn the lesson that I just said about avoiding some of these big crazy moves in the market is the reason most people learn from that is from experiencing it. The reason I know that is because I've gotten stuck in halted big drops that have destroyed my account. I've gotten stuck in crazy moves like that already. And so I've experienced that. I know, hey, that's not, it's kind of, it's not as good of a move as you think it is. It just looks good because everybody's saying, oh, look at that move. But it's like, the reality is you have to be able to condition yourself to not take some of these trades. Now, in all honesty, Zevo doesn't look too bad. Again, not saying you guys should buy it. I don't know what it's going to do. Of course, it could crash down. It could go up. I have no idea. But, like, the fact that it's holding the VWAP, pulling back to 7, that doesn't look bad. Let's see if it holds over 7, But, in the end, there's moves like this that are going to happen every day, is the point. And so, you can't be too strict on hitting every single move in the market because you're never going to get every move. Nobody is. What's up, Brio? Yeah, it happens, cats. Though, just hang in there. Like you're doing well. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it, cats. Thank you very much. Just take it slow. The best advice I can give anybody is just trade small. Trading small will help you really build a system more than anything else. If your sizing is too big, you'll be way too emotional about it. And you're not going to actually see the truth in the system, whether it works or whether it doesn't. If you trade small, you can say, hey, this system doesn't work. I'm going to move on to something else. Or, hey, this condition doesn't work. I'm going to find something else. Right? But if you trade too large, you're kind of having this, big rush anytime you make money, or this big, opposite of rush every time you lose money, and it clouds your decision-making ability and how objective you are about the system as a whole. And so just trade small, guys, And again, I mean, that looked really good for me for Zevo, and now we're crashing back down below the VWAP. So, hey, let's see if we hold the VWAP now. But, there's definitely risk. When do you think GREE is going to reverse? I don't think it. I don't know if it's going to reverse, bro. I mean, to be honest, GREE looks like a pump and dump fail scam. I don't know. It doesn't look good to me. It looks like a company that wrapped everybody in. Merged with another company, and now it's just crashing back down. I mean, I think. Isn't GREE a mining stock? So if it is a mining stock, it's probably just down actually on Bitcoin's demise, which is what I talked about earlier. Here's EDSA. EDSA is up to 830s. Yeah, well, that's good, cats. Then you're doing well. Good job. That's the right account size. Like, most people are trading way too large of an account in the beginning, and it's because they want to emulate the traders they watch, but a lot of them don't have the experience of that. All right, here's EDSA, guys. Let's see what the catalyst here for EDSA. Is that 820s? 820s. All right, so EDSA Biotech announced the phase 2 data of its monoclonal antibody in hospitalized patients. 67 or 70% reduction, they say, for EDSA. So positive phase 2 data for EDSA. Positive phase 2 data for EDSA. So we'll see what happens here. We'll see if it holds at $8. Good volume in pre-market for sure. So we'll see if it actually continues here. All right, so here's 650s in the VWAP testing for Zevo. Only 13 million outstanding shares. EDSA, same average daily volume as Zevo. Legit news. Catalyst. Yeah, looks good. Catalyst is definitely good for it. All right, so here's Zevo popping back over the VWAP over 650s. Let's see if it actually holds here. Again, we're still looking at EDSA a bunch. It's at 820s right now. 820s for EDSA. So we'll see if it actually holds that $8 level at this point in time. We'll see what else we got here. Let's see, we got all right, let's see. So we got EDSA. There we go. All right, team. We got 310 people here. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, guys. We do this live every single weekday. What's up, Martin? Hey, good morning, brother. Yeah, crypto tanking over the weekend. All right, but yeah, positive phase 2 data for EDSA. Let's see if it holds at 8. Look at the pullback to $8, so we were right about that. All right, here's VSTM too. VSTM is at 330s. What's up, JoJo? Hey, good morning, brother. Good to see you. Pfizer vaccine. Yeah, here's Pfizer. Yeah, GREE was just sketchy. I don't know what happened with it. I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know anything about the company. LPTH. Look at EDSA. Still rip, guys. EDSA is up to 850s. 860s here. Yeah, so EDSA positive catalyst here. We're still looking at everything else, but everything is dropping pretty big, guys. So again, if y'all don't know, the market is down pretty drastically today. We'll go ahead and read the ETF preview if we can find it. All right, so yeah, so basically, the U.S. equity futures fall ahead of Tuesday Fed meeting. Crude falls as the U.S. Gulf of Mexico production continues to come back online after Hurricane Ida. Bitcoin futures are down over 4%. So yeah, pretty big drop in the market today. Let me see if we can find any other market news and see if we can figure out what's going on. I mean, I know that we had the Evergrande crisis. So yeah, basically, Dow Jones Industrial Average fell 500 points, and you can see the SPY here. It's at 434s. This was its third straight weekly decline for the Dow, losing 0.1% and booking its longest weekly losing streak since 4 weeks ending September 25th, 2020. China's property market suffered heavy losses Monday. China Evergrande is down 11% to 13%. Yeah, so markets were closed in mainland China for a holiday. So yeah, it's causing some big drops in the market, guys. And you can see the SPY here, it's at 434, so not really good for that market team. Yeah, all crypto is dropping mostly, guys. So like most crypto is down pretty substantially. Bitcoin is down. Cardano is down. Solana is down. Let me see everything. I haven't really looked at it. I mean, I might buy the dip though, to be honest here. But everything is down, just to put it into perspective, if you want to know, you know. Algorand is down 15%. Bitcoin is down 7.5%. Solana is down 12%. Cardano is down 12%. Ethereum is down 8%. And so all crypto is down, basically. Again, it's mostly from that Evergrande crisis that we talked about. It's just kind of tanking everything. So, you know, kind of a rough market. Yeah, everything went down. Hey, congrats, MN. Congrats, man. Happy for you, brother. Everybody give my man MN congratulations. His daughter is now a registered nurse at 22. He's proud. Everybody give him congrats. Congrats, man. Happy for you, brother. Yeah, so... Yeah, I can't say whether puts are going to be good or bad. No idea. You know, I know AMD's almost under 100, so maybe I'll short into that. Or if it looks weak at the opening bell, or if it holds support, maybe we'll go long into it. We'll see. Yeah, Zevo. But yeah, so the SPY is down big. Bitcoin is down big. Zevo is down big too. Down to 620s. We got CRVS on the move as well. Yeah. All right, guys. Yeah, rough time. Hey, that's rough, Uncle Smoke. Yeah, so big drops in CRVS, Zevo dipping down to even the penny stocks are not holding today. The only one that looks good is EDSA, guys. Very weird day to be honest here. We got AMC breaking lows, dipping down. It's just a rough day for the market, man. Everything is doing not great. We got the SPY down huge. We got AMC down big. We got Bitcoin down pretty big. Most penny stocks that even gapped up are now pretty big drops in these stocks. So we got 840s on the move. We got 850s. So we're watching that. EDSA is the only good looking stock at this point in time. The rest suck, you know. So everything's pretty slow. But just a weird market day, man. There's not a lot going on. Just a very slow day. What about Smile Direct Club, SDC? A lot of people talking about this. It didn't even hold its gains either. Let's see if it holds $7. But like I said, everything's kind of down, guys. Yeah, I have a lot of cash. Like even on Coinbase, I'm holding mostly cash, you know. NM, it popped. Which one? EDSA. Okay, yeah, nice. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Zevo tanking down to 560s. Like I tried to tell. Just the morning, Sandman. What? Meta material? What, bro? Yeah, yeah, it's not really, you know, something to joke about. What's up, Davey? Yeah, sorry, metamaterial. You're in timeout for, you know, a few minutes, man. Just, you know, like I said, you're welcome here, and let's try to be, you know, respectful. All right, so EDSA ripped over here, guys. It's at 890s, guys. 890s. Hey, thank you, Drew. Rode the Zevo wave up, took all my gains and out. Glad I found your channel, bro. Hey, happy to help. Like I said, guys, I try to tell people, I mean, Zevo is not going to hold their gains. And just like they go up quick, they go down pretty quick, too. And I try to tell people, you know what I mean? The problem is that when people are this greedy, like a lot of the time they're so blind to it. Like they just have like money on their head, right? So it's like anybody that's like, hey, well, it's kind of risky to hold this long term. It might, just like I said a few minutes ago, it might drop just as quickly as it goes up. Like these go up, but they might drop just as fast, and so there's a lot of risk playing these type of stocks. But sometimes people get kind of money goggles on, and they just get really mad at anybody that says anything, that isn't pleasant to their position. And so, they get mad at me instead of, listening to what I'm saying, Yeah, so Zevo just tanked. We'll see what happens. I mean, it's not down fully yet. It's still got some time. I don't feel good, guys. Yeah, I'm not really feeling that good, team. I'm gonna get Carol in here. And here's EDSA. EDSA is at 918s, 920s. So EDSA is still pushing up. We have some at-home tests. Oh yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, I'm okay. I just don't feel great. Yeah, I don't feel good today, man. I think I'm okay, but like, I don't feel quite right. Not really feeling that high. Here's Zevo here. EDSA is still pushing up. I don't have a lot of energy, is what I really feel. Alright, so here's Zevo. Zevo's at 906. Let's see if it holds this previous high up here, like 975, 960. Right here. Let's see if it holds that level. Hey, thank you, Rich. Hey, what's up, Jim? Hey, Small Direct Club doesn't look that bad. SDC doesn't look too bad. It's at 720s. SDC honestly is holding its gains better than some of these other ones. EDSA though, EDSA and SDC are probably my two favorite ones. We'll see if they actually hold. Hey, thank you, MN. Sick because of the mustard. Yeah, maybe Fresh Prince. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to delete that comment, M. Johnson. Honestly, my copy traders did not do good because usually when Bitcoin crashes, of course, the copy traders aren't going to do great. But I'm about break even for my copy trading. I haven't lost a ton of money. I'm mostly break even. I can show you guys. I think I'm down like $30, but which is much better than last time. Last time Bitcoin crashed, I lost a bunch of money from copy traders, but I think I finally learned how to do it right to where there's just not very much risk in it. Now there's of course still risk. Don't get me wrong, but like the way I did it, I just limited how much they can trade, and now I don't have to worry about it as much because either way they can't lose a bunch of money at a time, and so you just gotta have safe falls. The biggest thing is you gotta give them stop losses. If you don't give them stop losses, they're just gonna average into the position until they make money, just so they can keep a high accuracy rate. And so if you gotta make sure to give everyone a stop loss, in my opinion. Yeah, it's a red day, stocks. It's just a rough day, bro. The SPY is down big. The SPY is down. Bitcoin is down. VSTM is down. Zevo is down now. So nothing's really holding its gains. The SPY, you can see the SPY here, guys. This is the actual market. Look how bad red the market is. So everything is red. Bitcoin is red. Most crypto are red. The SPY is red. Most markets are very red today. Okay. Yeah, the Evergrande crisis in China is causing this. That's really what's going down. Is the Evergrande crisis in China is the reason this is happening. You know. All right, so we got SDC here. It's at 720s. That's the only one that kind of looks good today. I mean, it still doesn't look great. EDSA is ripping up pretty big, too. Now finally pulling back some. Let's see if it can hold over $9 a share. But we're getting some pretty big drops in the market right now. It's not looking healthy. I'll put it that way. Yeah, Duxie, it's rough today, man. Fed is also talking on Wednesday, so a lot of people are apprehensive about the market is really what it is. So, yeah. XJPal, TMC on the list. Yeah, we're looking at TMC. I don't know what we're going to do. It's just a red day, man. There's just a lot of red action today. The market is down big. All right, so here's EDSA on the move. We got Zevo on the move too. Zevo's still down. APRA is still one that we're watching. It's at 560s. CRVS underneath the previous closing price. So this thing broke all the way underneath the previous closing price. Even Smile Direct Club is starting to move down to test $7 here. We've got EDSA that is honestly the only good-looking penny stock in the market right now. It's the only good-looking stock over $5. And regular stocks here, I'm trying to find something, but it's a bleak day, guys. It's a bleak day. We got Zevo all the way back down. EDSA. EDSA is down to the 940s, 950s. So yeah, here goes EDSA pulling back to $9 here. And like I said, let's see if we bounce at $9. It's right around the VWAP. It's a whole dollar right over the VWAP level. And this is one of my favorite bouncing levels. So like if we are going to get a bounce in some of these stocks, one of my favorite levels to do this on is a whole dollar, like a confirmed whole dollar support level or a half dollar support level, really right around the VWAP. And so when we have $9, it's both right around the VWAP and it's a whole dollar support level. And you can see, look at exactly where EDSA comes back down and bounces directly off of it. So it's a really powerful level that we can use. We just got to watch it. Yeah, Bitcoin tanking here. Bitcoin, I mean, Bitcoin did drop to 50K, but we'll see if that happens again. Bitcoin's very volatile, so when it drops big. Which is, y'all be careful because a lot of the time the crypto market can follow Bitcoin. So like if Bitcoin makes a big move, the crypto market's going to follow suit. FFIE, Armando. What is this? It's at 10:30, so we're watching that. We got VSTM on the move here. It's at 320s. I see LVTX on the move, LIQT. But right now, the only good-looking one is EDSA, and look at this bounce directly off of $9, so it's still heading up. We'll see if it continues. But a rough day, guys. Pretty slow. Not a lot of action going on today. Yeah, that's kind of what I do, Nate. I just dollar cost average into crypto on big pullbacks. Usually I'll add some. Like last time Bitcoin dropped, I bought some at 31,000, and it turned out to be a really great trade for Bitcoin. And I basically made a decent percentage very quickly. IRNT. Yeah, we can look at IRNT and INDP, but they're down with everything too. Like everything's dropping. Like you guys don't understand. Like literally everything is dropping unless it's an inverse ETF, right? So if we want to look at inverse, you got like UVXY, TVIX. Both of those are going to look very strong today because they're inverse volatility ETFs. And so they go up when the market goes down, basically. And so if you look at like UVXY, you can see it's a very strong looking chart. Again, it's just an inverse volatility ETF, so it does the opposite, basically. The only one that really looks good is EDSA. Here it is pulling back to $9. Who knows if it's going to hold this level? It might not. It might just tank under, but it could also hold it as support. So we're watching that as well. We got Zevo that did not hold anything. VSTM that didn't hold anything either. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, so there's a lot of buy the dips trending. I'm looking on Twitter. There's buy the dips trending. When you buy the dip, but it keeps dipping. Buy the dips. AMC GameStop, buy the dip. They're saying I'm not. This is not me telling you to buy the dip. I'm reading tweets, guys. This is not me saying buy the dip. Yeah, a lot of apes are panicking. I mean, listen, guys. I don't know what this big thing is talking about, like AMC getting to 100 or 1,000. Like AMC, it's a short squeeze play, but the short squeeze, the short float is not crazy huge for AMC like it is for some of these other stocks. Like AMC is a short squeeze play, but like it's not a crazy big short float. You know what I mean? It's not like it's a 40 or 50% short float. AMC's got a short float of like 18%, and so it's not crazy big. It's, you know what I mean? So, like, we'll see what happens, but Yeah, and so like I don't know whether you should buy the dip or not. I have no idea, especially with the AMC. I don't know. I would look at like $40 as a support level to see if $40 holds. I think $40 is a big level that we could pay attention to, and hopefully, if you're holding this, hopefully $40 holds. I think 40 is big. I think a lot of people are going to be watching 40 in terms of like sentiment reading, and so I think $40 is a big level that people are paying attention to. But who knows what's going to happen? I have no idea. EDSA, same thing. I mean, EDSA is even pulling back now, but there's not a many gappers. Most stuff is very red and bleak, and so we'll see what happens. Apple is tanking because everything is tanking. Wonton. So, like, everything is tanking. So, like, what y'all have to understand is, like, in a macro sense, right, when the SPY drops like this, number one, the SPY is made up of these smaller companies. But number two, in sympathy, when the SPY moves down, mostly everything moves down, unless it's like an obscure penny stock. Then it's a little bit more questionable about what it does. Nobody really knows. But when the SPY drops, everything drops. So you could look at AMD, down. Apple, down. Disney, down. Tesla, down. Every sector you can think of is down today. The only thing that's not down is inverse stocks. I mean, I'm sure there's a few things that aren't down, but almost everything is down. You look at Baba, down. AMC, down. GameStop, down. Whatever you can think of today. The only ones that are not down are obscure random stocks that actually had good news today. So there are a few stocks that had good news. SDC is one that is actually up. So SDC is up slightly. It's not up a huge amount. The previous closing price is 670s. But mostly everything else is down. And so, we're watching penny stocks mostly today because they're not going to trend with the market. And we might short regular stocks if they set up right with AMD maybe. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, this is moving quick. Like, there's some risk here, guys, so y'all just be careful. Yeah, fear is all over. Market is scared right now, and understandably so. I mean, everything's down, guys. So like everything is down, and so of course the market's a little scared today. There's risk in the market today. There's risk with everything. There's risk with crypto. Like I see some people targeting crypto. Like crypto is the only thing down. Like it's like, look at the crypto market. The crypto market has failed. It's not the crypto market. This is the entire market. Look at the SPY. Look at the SPY over the last 5 days. It's not just the crypto market. It's literally everything. Everything you could think of. Tesla is down pretty big. AMC is down big. GameStop is down big. Apple is down big. Whatever you think of is down. And so it's not isolated to the crypto market. In the end, it's everything. Everything is red. It's a huge red day. First big red day we've had in a long time. And it's down big. Yeah, that's a crazy story trading. I've been watching about that, man. It's crazy. Funny thing is, MMAT is looking stable. I mean, MMAT, it's down just like everything else, but it's not that bad. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what MMAT is going to do, of course, but it's not down huge. We'll see what happens. MMAT is a little bit, I mean, it's a penny stock. So, like, MMAT being a penny stock, it's going to be a little bit more independent of the market's redness, as opposed to some of these other stocks that are not independent to the market, like that are actually down big. VIX is $30. Yeah, the VIX is up big, but it's a volatility, inverse volatility ETF. But yeah, EDSA still trying to hold here, but it's just a weird movement here. I don't trust anything today, guys, and I think y'all should all be very, very careful in the market today, because on days like this, like the volatility indexes are up as well. So like there's volatility in the market. Y'all be careful. A lot of red action. There's a lot of risks. Again, buying the dip does not always work. It does not always work. Like basically what I put into the crypto market is what I'm willing to lose, because buying the dip does not always work. There's certainly risks in everything, and y'all should just be very careful. because there's definitely risks out there in the market, and just buying the dip is not always the best move. And so I can't tell you what you should do. Y'all be very careful. All I can say is that it's a very red day in the market. Everything's probably going to be fine. Like I said, those are down. Like my copy traders lost a little bit of money, but it wasn't a huge amount. Like if you want to see my actual copy trading, I can show you. They're down. Last time I looked at it, they were down like $40 or something like that. Oh, I gotta sign in, I guess. Wait, what? Here, let me sign in real quick. It's not letting me. Alright, there we go. But yeah, I'm down like $40 or $50 in my copy trading. Again, which I'm honestly very impressed with. Because, you know, last time they were copy trading, I gave them way too much money. And so this time, they have noticeably less money. And so, I actually got some safe falls into the mix. Oh wait, now I'm down $116, which is honestly not that bad. Like in the end, as long as they didn't lose me all my money in this crash, we're doing okay. Again, you just gotta have safe falls with them, guys. Ugh, dude, I hate this freaking mouse. There we go. All right, there we go. But you just gotta have safe falls, guys, because again, everything crashed. It's hard to make money in crashes. The big thing, like the number one thing you can do in these crashing markets is just have a risk and a stop loss set. You know. Yeah, I mean, M. Johnson, let's try not to say controversial things and get banned, you know, from YouTube. I'm not saying I'm going to ban you, but I got to delete every comment like that, you know. Yeah, what's up, Daniel? Hey, good morning, bro. Yeah, let's not talk about all these controversial things. But everybody, I'm reading it all now. No, y'all are good. Just like I said, just think about it. I'm gonna have to delete them anyway if y'all say up. So, hey, what's up, David? Yeah, who dat, man? I mean, I'm a who dat fan, but the Saints, you know. The Saints did not look good yesterday at all, you know. And again, Winston was back to his old self, unfortunately. You know, I'm a Saints fan, but man, we need we need a quarterback. You know, like even on the W that we had. Like, here's the problem, is that the game that we had, the first game where we won, where Winston threw less than 200 yards the entire game, which is not a lot. So Winston didn't throw that much. We had a very run-based offense, a very, you know, hand it off, throw it to Kamara and let him run. Now the problem is that once we do that, other teams are going to know what we're going to do, right? And so once we did that, other teams created a defense around that, and then it didn't work the second time. And like I said, Winston is not a good quarterback. Like I think we can all objectively agree. We got people that are, I've had people cheerleading for Winston for a long time, and I want to support him, but he's just not a good quarterback. We knew that before. You know, even in the game that they won, the first game they played, he still didn't do that great. You know, he had less than 200 yards, and so it's just kind of like, yeah, that's basically right. Yeah, The old Winston is back. Is the problem, you know? Dude, no, he's not, man. I mean, listen, a lot of y'all are blinded by his college performance. Every game that he has played, if it's a win, less than 200 yards. If it's a loss, it's usually because he's throwing some interceptions. You know what I mean? Like, people still cheerlead for him. I don't understand it. I'm a Saints fan, but I'm honest about it. Winston needs to go. He's not going to be consistent. At the same time, and to his credit, we lost a bunch of coaches and coordinators from yesterday's game. So it is what it is. Yeah. What is a brokerage investment? I don't know. It depends on what context you're using that in, Cheryl. Yeah, hopefully we got some good markets today, guys. I'm hoping so. All right, but yeah, market is tanking down today, guys. Hopefully we'll get a rebound. Here's the SPY. Here's ONE. Here's LPTH. Zevo still dropping down. Hopefully Zevo can rebound here. I mean, if Zevo, like I said, if we can find that U-shaped breakout pattern that we look for, then maybe Zevo is going to be okay. YouTube couldn't find you and had to resub. What? I'm wondering why my views are low today. It's probably the green screen. Yeah, I think he set a record for the most passing touchdowns with the least yards. That's how bad he is, and that's what I'm saying. The defense are going to understand that next game. Like, that's why we lost so bad this time, is because like that worked for one game, and then they're going to build their defense around that. And they're going to say, hey, Winston can't throw the long ball. It's going to get intercepted. So let's just short cover every time. And that's what they did. And we lost, you know, and that's kind of exactly what happened. And so it is what it is, you know. I liked your screen with the tickers and flashing catalysts. I know, man. I mean, it is what it is. Most people said they didn't, but we're going to leave it here. We were talking about the catalyst. Again, EDSA is up. We could talk about why. We'll see if it gets back over the VWAP here. What I want to do is just spend more time talking about charts. So EDSA is up almost 50%. It's up 48.5% still today. Positive phase 2 results on antibody candidate EB05 is what the reason EDSA is up. So positive phase 2 results for EDSA. We also have, you know, VSTM trying to hold over 320s. We got Zevo here, which, you know, it went up 112%. It came right back down, though, to 580s. It's now up less than 50% now. We got LPTH on the move. The SPY is still down pretty big. AMC is still down pretty big. Everything's kind of dropping right now, guys. Nothing is holding. It's the big red Friday. And honestly, I don't know if we're lagging or what, but, like, you know. Yeah. Oh, nice, amen. All right, guys. Hey, we got AMC on the move. Let's see what happens. We got AMC on the move. We got VSTM. Very slow day, guys. Very slow day. It's because I'm not meaning to bob my head. Yeah, we have no offense for sure. What do y'all think is going to happen in the market today, guys? Let's do a poll here. Let's do a poll. The poll I'm asking the chat is, do you think we see a bounce after this red day in the market? So yes or no, let us know in the chat. Do you think the market is going to bounce? Let us know. We got EDSA popping back up. It's up to $9, trying to get over 9. Back over the VWAP here. And again, remember the U-shaped pattern we talked about in our weekend video, guys. Here's the same U. You can use it on many different, you can use it on many different levels here, whether it's a short-term level or a long-term level. Here's the U. Again, if we can actually get over the VWAP, the U is full, and we can maybe get a reversing trade. Of course, I can't say yes or no, but here's the U. Let's see if we can break over it. And again, the goal with the U is to move up to test previous highs. So in this case, here's that previous high level at around 920. We'll see if we can completely rebound here for EDSA, and only time will tell. Who knows? We're at 880s, so let's see if we actually hold these levels. So go ahead and vote, guys. Go ahead and vote. We got 67 votes already. Do you think we'll see a bounce after this red day in the market? Yes or no? 70% said yes. 30% said no. And of course, I can't guarantee either direction. Nobody knows what we're going to do with the market. But I think most people think we're going to see a bounce. Again, 71%. And that's out of 72 people. So y'all are voting very quickly. Again, the poll is in the chat right now. Vote now what you think the market's going to do. If you think it's going to bounce. If you think it's going to, come back down. Who knows? Nobody does. Let's see what happens. But a very red day in the market. All right, guys. Yeah, EDSA. Let's see what happens in the market. We got 98 votes. 76% of people think we are going to see a bounce here. And, of course, I can't guarantee that, of course. But 74% of people with 100-plus votes think that we are going to see a rebound in the market. Again, you can vote on the poll. It's going on in chat right now. We'll see how it ends. We'll give it another 3 minutes or so, and then we'll close the poll down. And so now's your time to vote. We got over 100 people voting already. 74% of people think we are going to see a bounce in this market. 26% of people think we are not. Let's see what happens. October is in less than 2 weeks. Where did the year go? Yeah, man, it's running fast. Austin, I would normally let that comment ride, bro, but I got to be kind of protective today. Anything even slightly considered inappropriate is going to be hidden, sir. So I'm sorry. We got to be safe. Maybe I'm overreacting, but with the thing that happened with Bulldog, I'm just staying safe. Yeah, it's really sad. I totally don't know what to do with this. 100% deer in headlights. What are you in, Jim? Are you in something today? I have an order to short EDSA sitting at 988. So close. Yeah, we still got a lot of time left, though, man. All right, guys. So, again, we have this poll here. We got 130 votes so far, 129 votes. 72% of you think the market is going to bounce. 72% voted yes out of 130 people, 129 people. 28% voted no in the poll. And again, the question in the poll, you can see it in the chat right now, guys. Do you think we will see a bounce after this red day in the market? Do you think the market's going to bounce today, guys? That's the question. Who knows? I have no idea what the market's going to do. If we look at EDSA, penny stock starting to run up. The SPY itself is down pretty drastically today. It's at 434s, and so we got some volatility there, so y'all be careful. We got VSTM on the move. We got a lot of stuff down really big. Everything is down, including Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies. The SPY itself, the S&P 500, the Dow, it's all down today, guys, so y'all be careful. Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah. Yeah. Why is the market down? Okay, so there was the Evergrande crisis in China. One of this big property, I think it was an ETF or it was a company, is down big, and that's influencing the rest of the market, including crypto, including stocks. So again, the Chinese Evergrande property giant is down like 12 or 13% overnight. So that is influencing a lot of these other stocks. That sympathy is dragging a lot of these down, is really what's going on. Yeah. So again, 147 votes. We got 72% of people. After 8 minutes, we got 2 more minutes of this poll, guys. So we got 148 votes. Again, now's your time to vote. Let us know how you feel. Let us know if you think the market is going to bounce today. Be a part of the poll that we're doing in the chat this morning. Yeah, are you guys cash heavy? You know, that's a good one. EDSA. So yeah, here's VSTM. Here's EDSA. We'll see if we get back over 9 here. 880s. What scam, though? Meta material. There's no scam here. We don't sell anything. We don't sell a course, service. Everything's free. We tell people we don't know what's going to happen. You know? In fact, I'll put it right there if they want people to see it, you know. Hey, yeah, let's hit that like button, guys. Everybody run those like counts up. In the comment attraction. I don't know. Alright, there's 917s, 920s. So yeah, we'll see what happens here, guys. Here's EDSA back over VWAP, back over $9. Let's see if we actually hold support there. Yeah, I don't think he's bashing me. I can't tell, though. I can't tell, but I don't think he's bashing me. Please don't harp on what? Let what go? Yeah, man. Hey, y'all be careful. It's a big red day. We'll see if EDSA holds at 9. You know. Here's VSTM at 330s. We're watching that move up. Y'all be careful. It's a big red day. Not safe out here in these stock trading streets. You know. A lot of red, weak action today, team. So y'all be careful. How about them Ravens? Yeah, the Ravens did that, man. I didn't actually finish the game. I just kind of looked it up. Ravens actually won. I watched the 3 quarters of that game. I missed most of it, though. MMAT trying to reclaim VWAP. Yeah, so MMAT, I think it wants to get over 5. So let's see if it does. Who knows if it will. But it's trying. Here's EDSA. EDSA is at 890s. Yeah, we talked about it, Salty. So the Evergrande Bank in China is down huge, and that's dragging everything else down. Yeah, we've already talked about it a few times. It's down like 13%, and that's dragging everything else down, including the U.S., crypto, everything, whatever you could think of. So the SPY is down pretty big. AMC is down. Tesla is down. Bitcoin is down. Ethereum is down. So everything's just kind of down big, and so y'all be careful. Yeah, the red's gonna be here again. All right, so the poll is gonna be done here. We got 178 votes, 178 votes, 71% of you guys. And if you look in the comment section, you can see the poll here. 78% of you think that, or 71% out of 178 votes think that the market will see a bounce. We'll see if y'all are right. Who knows? Of course, I can't guarantee the market's gonna do anything. Nobody knows, but we're certainly watching this to see what happens. Yeah, probably Sky. My guru said it's not bringing the market down. It's the shorts, of course. No DS. I don't know. The last time I looked at my BitGig, guys, they were down like $100. So they're not doing that hot today either. Which is, you guys got to understand. Like, most people are losing money in these shorts, or in this dip. Like, Bitcoin dropping, most people are losing money. Doesn't matter if they're copy traders, regular traders. When crypto or anything drops this much, it's usually not good for everything. So y'all be careful. There's a lot of risk in this market. I'm staying very quiet today. I'm not going to push it too hard at all, just because I don't want to get myself too involved with the sketchy market. With everything down this much, it could rebound, but it might not as well. Nobody really knows, and I'm just being safe. I'm not trying to risk anything crazy today, so we're being very quiet and safe here. Givo's looking interesting. I read somewhere that Evergrande was asking. Man, that's crazy. Givo is looking interesting. Yeah, Givo popped up to 670s and then it came all the way back down here, guys. So Givo popped, but then it dropped all the way back down to where it was. Yeah, let's hit that 250 like, guys. We could hit 250 likes today if you haven't already. Smash that like button, guys. We could do that. Literally everyone in stocks or crypto looking like John right now. What do you mean? Oh, yeah, you mean down? Yeah, everybody's down. The market's down, It is what it is. Again, though, like for me personally, I'll either add on these dips or I will just not do anything. I just sit on my hands, Like market, every crash in history has rebounded within a few years, except for 1930s, I guess. But your 1920s, 1930s. But most of them have rebounded. The people that lose the most are people that get scared out, exit, and then, end up seeing it come right back to where it was. But again, I'm not telling you what you should do. I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe it doesn't rebound here. It just depends on how long you plan on holding it. If you plan on holding something for 10 to 15 years, then, I think it's a little bit more safe to just kind of hold through it as opposed to if you're planning on holding it for a year. That's a little bit less stable, if that makes sense. Oof, I don't feel good, guys. SYBX, Donnie? Yeah, SYBX is starting to pop up. It's at 415s, guys. 415s. Here, hold on. All right, guys. So sorry, talking to my wife on the phone, because I really don't feel good. Yeah, I know I'm muted. Sorry, I wasn't talking to you guys. I was talking to Carol. I really don't feel good, and so we've got some at-home tests that I'm gonna take, and we'll see what happens. Hey, that's rough, Jim. Yeah, my son was sick last week too, so I'm hoping it's just what he had because he was negative. So I'm hoping it's that, but yeah, I really don't feel good. Here's VRPX. It's popping up to 640s. We'll see what happens there. Here's EDSA, still trying to get over the VWAP. Here's Zevo. Yeah, it could be what I ate last night. That's certainly possible. SYBX. I'm hoping that's what it is. Yeah, SYBX just rejected big underneath the VWAP here. Did not hold. VRPX is popping up. Let's see what happens with VRPX. Let's see if we got a catalyst here for this one too. But one of the roughest looking market days in a long time, guys. Alright, so VRPX does have a catalyst. They put out a catalyst that said that they're going to develop intranasal CBD product for the management of epilepsy in adults and children. So an intranasal cannabinol product is what they're saying that they're creating. And they dropped that for the management of epilepsy in adults and children. It's going to be called Verpax. And they've dropped an article kind of detailing what they're doing, what they're using it for, and that is causing some short-term upward movement in VRPX here. So we'll see if it actually holds this level. We'll see if we actually hold there. Yeah, Lucid Altuve looks good. I don't mind Lucid. Alright, so Lucid is up again, or Lucid is down. I mean, we'll see what happens with Lucid. This is old CCIV, and so we'll see if, we'll see what happens. Again, VSTM, SYBX failing. A lot of these are just very sketchy moves. ADSA is the only one that is kind of holding its gains reasonably here, but who knows if this is going to continue and kind of hold its move up and sustain these big moves. No, CBD is not that, Jim. So CBD is completely different. Like, CBD has shown incredible promise for epilepsy. Like, CBD is one of the single best things that, people with epilepsy have to control it. It's been studied a lot, and it's very beneficial towards that. Objectively speaking, it's an incredible thing to use. if you have epilepsy, at least according to the studies. And so I think relating that with just general weed is not correct. It's just a different thing. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was just making sure, it's been at that 20 support level. Hey, yeah, y'all hit that like button, guys. We could grow. Hit the like button. Usually I just got to say it once. We'll hit 250. Everybody smash that like button. Help us break 250 likes. Certainly appreciate it. Here's EDSA over 9s. Nah. Everybody hit the like button. Do it now. You know you want to. Just try it one time. See how it feels. Hey, thank you guys. See, there's 250. There we go. We did it. We did it, guys. We hit 250. But yeah. AMC is back over the VWAP. So AMC is back over the VWAP here, guys. You can see it. We have VSTM on the move. We got EDSA. We got Zevo on the move here as well. Well, no, I know. It doesn't have anything to do with that, though, Twitch. So what it has to do with, like, I've been feeling sick since I woke up this morning. And I didn't use headphones all weekend. And so I appreciate, the tip, though. But I really don't think it's that, just because, again, I felt like this when I woke up this morning. I woke up at 3 a.m. this morning, and I kind of rolled over, and I told Carol, I said, hey, I don't feel good, I'm just kind of giving her a warning, like, don't hug me. Like, I don't feel good. And so, yeah, I don't feel good. But my point is, it has nothing to do with the headphones. I was feeling like this before I got up and put the headphones on. I'm hoping it's just allergies, but like it's kind of like a stomach ache. Nose is stuffy, eyes are red, throat is sore. So here goes EDSA. EDSA's at 920s, guys. 920s now. No, I didn't have an energy drink yesterday. Yeah, I hope it's just allergies. It's certainly possible that it is just allergies, and I'm okay. I feel well enough to do the stream, of course. But honestly, laying down actually makes me feel worse, and so if it is my stomach and it is acid reflux, laying down will just make the reflux worse. And so sitting up's honestly the best thing I can do. EDSA's at 940s, team. So EDSA's at 940s. I mean, I can smell. Like, I can smell this candle. But yeah, I can smell it. Alright, so here's SYBX, here's LBTX. No, it's not the candle either. I've been sick since I woke up this morning, guys. Like, I've been sick before I got up and came in this office and used this candle or anything like that. So, like I said, I woke up at like 3 a.m. sick, team, And so I got up at like 3. Immediately knew I didn't feel good. Kind of told Carol, and then she got up and kind of helped me deal with it, I don't know, Eddie. We'll see, bro. Yeah, we have some, M. Johnson. We'll see, though, I don't know if I'm going to make money in this. It's a tough market, to be honest, right now. Here's EDSA popping up. So EDSA is up to 940s here. So we'll see what we get with this. Hopefully we can make money in this market. Yeah, it might be, man. I don't know. Tesla. Yeah, so here's EDSA up there. Here's Tesla. That's just a glitch. This Tesla candle is just a glitch. These will happen every now and then. I know one time AMC did this. Or it was either AMC and GameStop. And the whole ape community was like, it's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy. It went up to the candle. Like I said, apes, if you're there, I respect you guys. You know, do y'all's thing. I'm not mad at you. But I got to mess with y'all a little bit. Because I remember this happened once. These happen all the time. I see these happen at least once every, 3 months or so. I see a big candle like this. It's either in a stock or it's either in the SPY. So, not a conspiracy. It's just a glitch. A lot of the time, it's just a glitch. So, here's a pullback for EDSA here. Here's a pullback. We'll see if it actually holds. Yeah, I see them occasionally, and it's like, wow. And then I'm like, oh, yeah, never mind. Yeah, that's kind of how it goes. Yeah. mRNA is the same glitch. It's just a glitch. Nothing happened. It's just a glitch in the system. Probably see the same thing in like a... No, we don't see it in SPY. You can see it on Tesla. Like, here's the same thing on Tesla. mRNA. It's nothing. It's just a glitch in the platform. Zevo is kind of fighting back up here. So here's Zevo here. Zevo's up to 609. No, probably not, DS. What scammer meta? Who are you talking about, bro? If there's a scammer, I don't see him in here. I haven't drinking anything salty yet, but it's not... Yeah, salty. Listen, man. I woke up at 3 a.m. sick after not consuming anything. And so nothing that I consumed after I woke up made me sick because I was already sick beforehand, So it's nothing I consumed after I woke up because as soon as I woke up, I was like, man, I don't feel good. I'm sick. No, there's certainly glitches, Captain. Okay, here, hold on. Yeah, that's not enough.
Okay.
Oh. Whew. Oh, man. Ugh. Those do not feel good. Alright, we got an EDSA. It's at 950s. I'm not crying. Oh, it's so sad. I'm so sick. I'm so sick. No, I'm just joking. I'm not crying. Those nose tests are no joke. Yeah, no, you're good, Salty. I get you, bro. Yeah, I got the black lung, pup. I got the black lung. Yeah. Alright, EDSA. What do y'all think of EDSA? Do y'all think it holds its gains after the opening bell? That's my next question for you guys. Do you think EDSA holds its gains after this big rip up? Yeah. Wherever you go, do not go on WebMD. Dude, I am an admitted hypochondriac, bro. I will literally find the most generic symptoms and be like, well, I got a cough and a headache. I've got brain cancer, I'm the worst. I'm a hypochondriac, guys. So it's terrible for me. I'll take the most generic symptoms and think I'm just about to die, Yeah. Yeah, for sure. All right, but yeah, guys, what do y'all think? Like I said, 72% of you think we are going to see a bounce in the market. Yeah. EDSA resistance. Um, um, yeah, SPY climbing back. I hope we get it, guys. Hopefully we get a rerun in the SPY here. SPY's back over VWAP. It's at 435s. Here's Bitcoin. Bitcoin's honestly coming back a little bit. Bitcoin's almost back to 44,000. And so we'll see what happens here, guys. I mean, it's trying to come back. You know, we're trying to make some moves. All right, so we'll see what happens, guys. Most people think we're going to see a bounce today, but who knows if we are or not. Still watching VSTM, still watching EDSA, and still watching Zevo here. They're all kind of pulling. Here with EDSA, we currently have the U-shaped breakout pattern that we talked about. If you remember what the U-shaped breakout pattern entailed, usually it is a U like this, a move back up, and then we get kind of the handle of the breakout here. We'll see if that happens or not. We need the handle to be there if we're going to see a breakout, but who knows? Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it crashes. Nobody knows what's going to happen here for EDSA, and we're all just kind of waiting and seeing. Oh, man. All right, guys, we got 9 minutes until the market opens, team. Very slow day, rough day in the market. Not a lot of good action going down today, to be honest. Good luck, team. Hopefully we get some good movement in the market. Oh, man. Yeah, man. Larry said, wait till you get old. Every day is like 3 a.m. Yeah. Honestly, I'm just glad I still have my hair. Like, to be honest, I'm just glad I still have my hair. I got a lot of friends that got older and don't have their hair anymore. And so as somebody that's over 30, I'm just glad I still have my hair, you know? Plus, I mean, you know, I'm the best looking stock trader on YouTube right now, you know, is all I'm saying. But I'm just glad I still have my hair, you know, my luscious hair up here. You know, I don't know if I'd get as many donations if I didn't have this luscious, you know, head of hair like I do. So I'm just glad to, you know, have that. We'll see what happens with Zevo here. If it can get back over the VWAP at 640, we'll see if it actually holds that level. And we're also watching EDSA. EDSA is currently at 940, so we're watching that. The SPY itself is back over VWAP here. Maybe we'll trade some futures contracts in the market. I'm not opposed to trading futures today, so maybe we'll trade some futures and see what happens, you know. What's up, Umbrella? Yeah, Chris Handsome. That's me, bro, you know. I mean, you know, like I've said it many times before. I'm the best looking stock trader on YouTube. Everybody knows it. You know, I'm also top 3 most humble for sure. You know, top 3 most humble, best looking stock trader on YouTube. Top 3 most humble. You know. Anyways, we got SYBX on the move. They're not really on the move anymore. We got VSTM that's kind of fighting back here. I wonder what the float is for VSTM. I know if the float is big, I don't like it as much. But then again, we also have EDSA that kind of looks like the U-shaped breakout. We'll see if it actually holds there. Yeah, pretty boy Johnny, that's me, bro. You know. Honestly, my like I'm kind of like I like to pretend like I'm not going bald. Like really, I kind of am. Like if we look at my hair here, you know, like it's pushing back a little bit. You know, like it's pushing back a little bit here. You know, but I'm just glad I still have hair, to be honest, because like I said, a lot of my friends, they are not this lucky right now. You know, nothing against you if you're bald. Listen, some bald men look better. You know, but like I'm just glad I got my hair. You know. I don't know how much longer. The gray's gonna show up soon, though. I'm definitely gonna have gray hair soon. You know, I'm not gonna be like Max from Catfish gray, but like I'm gonna be kind of gray. You know what I mean? All right, here's EDSA. It's at 930s. We'll see if it holds. 925s is really the level I'm watching here. Again, the SPY is back over the VWAP here, so maybe we're gonna get a rebound in today's market. You know. What's up, Playmaker? What's up, bro? Dude, I'm not mad at you for going bald, bro. Listen, do y'all's thing, man. Listen, I can relish in the fact that I still have my hair. I'm not saying anything against bald people. Listen, honestly, I should be bald. Like they say, it comes from your mother's father. My mom's dad was bald when he was my age. He was completely bald, you know. And so I guess I thought I was gonna be bald all my life, and I'm mentally preparing myself for it. And then somehow I got my dad's hair, which is like my dad's almost 70, full head of hair, not even close to going bald yet. Somehow I got my dad's hair. I'm gonna knock on wood, so I don't jinx it here. Hey, my man Ado, thank you for becoming a member, bro. Shout out to you, Ado, for becoming a member. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you, brother. All right, guys, we got 5 minutes, team. Yeah, Buffett, Agman, John from Beginner Trading. That's right. How do you trade futures, Johnny? I use Top Step to trade futures. Futures are just betting on the future price of something. That's the easiest way to remember. And so most of the time, it revolves around commodities like gold, silver, gas, cattle prices, whatever you could think of commodities in terms. But you're betting on the future price of commodities. But with that said, though, some futures contracts allow you to trade basically the S&P 500. And so you trade what's called the E-mini or the micro E-mini, which just follows the S&P 500. You know, and so it's like if you want to short the market, but you don't have a margin account, you could trade futures and short futures. And it's just like stocks. You could buy market, sell market, buy bid, sell ask, short, go long. There's no PDT rule in futures. And so it's basically a way for you to trade the S&P 500's volatility without needing a margin account to get around the PDT rule, because in the futures market there is no PDT rule. And so it's like if I want to trade this, which same VWAP strategies I use in regular stock trading, I can, and I can trade them with no PDT rule. So I can trade, you know, this action with no PDT rule in the futures market, and like that's kind of what futures are. But here's EDSA. Let's see if it holds over the VWAP now. Let's see what happens here. It's trying to hold over the VWAP. We'll see if it does. All right, guys. John, what should be the entry for ESDA? I have no idea, bro. I don't know what EDSA is going to do. It might go up. It might go down. It might go sideways. It could crash down. It could break out on the upside. I have no idea. These are not stock picks. We are not investment professionals. Don't sue me. But yeah, we'll see if EDSA holds here at the VWAP. That's what most people are watching. But again, I'm not saying it will. I'm just saying that's kind of what I'm looking at. I'm more of a reactionary trader. And then I just try to react to what the market actually does. And we'll see if it does or not. You know, we'll see if it holds. We'll see if it breaks. I don't know what it's going to do. You know. What's up, Trader T? Self-confidence much? Boy, you ain't going bald? I don't know, bro. I mean, my hairline could be pushing back a little bit on the sides. It's not that bad. It kind of stopped. Like, I guess my hairline was just maturing, they say. You know, because, like, for a while I was panicking. And, you know, nowadays they have, like, a medicine you can take if you go bald. It's called Propecia, and it'll stop you from going bald for, like, 10 years. Just about, you know. But it takes, like, a year to kick in, but, like, it'll stop you from going bald. And so for a while I thought I was going bald. And I almost got put on it, but then my hair basically stopped falling. So, anyways, buy the dip. Do you think we should buy the dip? Zevo rejected the VWAP. Yeah, I saw that, man. That's rough. Yeah, y'all be very careful. It's a rough day in the market. It's a slow day. Very ridiculously slow. Huge red market. a lot of weakness, and volatility is down huge today, guys, so y'all be careful. I'm probably not going to keep the stream going that long, you know. Like, I'm probably just going to trade and be done for the day and skip today, and hopefully we get some better volatility later on, you know. TMC. Yeah, I see TMC. I mean, we're watching TMC here, guys. We got less than a minute, guys. Good luck. All right, let me switch this over here. All right, guys. Here's the opening bell. 15 seconds. Good luck. Yeah, we're volatile today. I mean, it's just not volatile on the upside. It's a slow day on the downside. All right, here's the AMC starting to rebound here. It's back over 42. There's the opening bell, guys. Y'all be careful and good luck today. All right, so here's EDSA. EDSA is up to 940s here. Let's switch the scanners over to regular scans. All right, there's EDSA. All right, it's at 940s. The SPY is dropping pretty big right now, so the SPY just dipped at the opening bell. It's at 434s. We have Bitcoin, which is down to 43.6K. 43.6K. But it's still back up. The SPY is down pretty drastically today, guys. So the SPY is down pretty big. Yeah, it's a bloody day right now, man. It's very red. All right, guys. So EDSA is up pretty big. It's up to 980s. So EDSA is about to break highs here, guys. There's 987s. And again, it is the cup and handle breakout pattern that I talked about. Again, who knows what I can't predict what it's going to do, but the cup and handle pattern did work here. It's the same pattern we talked about in the video. Remember, guys, this is the pattern. All right, we have a U shape at the opening bell, or we have a U shape. It doesn't have to be at the opening bell. We have the move up. We have one test of confirmation, and then boom, breakout on the upside. Now, I'm not saying it's going to hold here. It might reject quickly, but we got a little bit of a breakout there just now, up to $10 a share, and now we're falling back down some, so y'all be careful. There's definitely a lot of risk here. The SPY is reversing completely here, guys. So the SPY is reversing big. Here's AMD on the upside. We might buy 25 shares of this and see if we can ride this up. There's 101.80s. Let's see if we continue here. Up to 180s. Nice. We might buy on the pullback here to 101.70 as long as we think we're going to get a continuation here. There's the pullback. 50 shares, but we're going to get out really quickly if it turns against this. Under 101.50 is where we're going to exit. SPY is heading back up here, so hopefully we get a nice move up, but we are going to exit under 101.50 for sure. Yeah, we're out. Too much risk there. Probably a little bit too early for me to trade, to be honest here. So y'all just be careful. We're gonna keep it very small and short today. Yeah, everything kind of reversed and dropped here. We'll see what AMD does. The SPY looks good and strong, but we're going to wait. All right, here's Apple. All right, we're going to take it very slow today here. All right, so we just capitalized a little bit on AMD. We just bought the dip again and then scalped out of it this time. Smile Direct Club is kind of pushing up here. Apple is ripping up big too. Here's SDC. So SDC is heading back up tier 2. It's at 740s. Smile Direct Club is up. BBIG is back up too. Look at BBIG here. So BBIG is up as well. SPY finally pulling back some. I mean, we play a lot of different things, Curry. We play AMD, Apple, we play BBIG. All right, so my test was negative, guys. That's good. All right, well, that's good. But yeah, we play other stocks. It just depends on what sets up well, you know. It shouldn't bother you what I trade anyway, though, to be honest. Yeah, Zevo is rip it up. Yeah, Zevo is up big. Yeah, Zevo's going crazy right now. Yeah, we talked about it a bunch of times, Ren. Alright, so market's pulling back some here too. So here's Zevo rip it up. BBIG's pulling back some here as well. MMAT pulling back under 5s. We've got the SPY going well. Apple finally pulling back some here. Let's see. All right, so market's heading back up here. We'll buy a little bit more to see if we get a following move up in some of these. But still hanging out here. Let's see if the SPY heads back up. Alright, we're scalping a little bit of Apple. BBIG's heading back up too. SPY trying to break over highs again. We'll see what happens. Alright, so SPY's pulling back a little bit now. Yeah, we're gonna get out of that. And just chill. We're down like 25 bucks, but we're taking it very slow today. There's just a lot of risk to be sitting on. BBIG's popping up big. SPY is still waiting. Hey, later try. Have a good day, brother. Be careful today, man. Yeah, he did. Well, because my son, because it's hard to tell, you know. What? Does it really? Where does it say that BitGet only supports American users? Yeah, I don't see that anywhere. Let me look. Let me see. Let me see. I mean, where did you try to sign up, Scuba G? I mean, I haven't heard that, man. But I'm asking him now. Yeah, I don't see anything about that, man. I think that might be a mistake on your end. You can sign up. Zevo quick scalp. Yeah, Zevo is up big. It's at 740s, guys. 740s. I'm looking at AMD. Scalping a little bit of AMD. Watching the SPY very closely. This is what a lot of it's reacting to. Oh, we just got out of AMD again. We're down like $22 on the day. SPY breaking highs. Yeah, SPY's ripping up here, testing these big high levels up here. We'll see what happens here. A lot of people are watching this. We're kind of scalping the dip if we can. Alright, so we got a dip. Trying to scalp this move on AMD. As the SPY breaks highs, that should be great for this position here. SPY just broke highs, looks good. Huge move up. Apple looking good too. Alright, we're capitalizing on its sum. SPY continuing to head up. Alright, we're taking a little bit more off of AMD. I'm trying to buy the dip on Apple. I don't know if it's working well though. We made most of our money back on AMD. Alright, so Apple trying to pop up here. Alright, so here goes the SPY. Let's see if we pull back and hold here. Zevo still ripping up pretty big. Let's see if it holds $7 now. $7 is kind of the big level that a lot of people are waiting for to hold. And so let's see if we hold that $7 level. Alright, the SPY still pushing up, testing highs, dragging a lot of stuff up in sympathy from it. I'm in Apple here with 50 shares, but it's a pretty small trade. I'm probably going to have to jump out of this too. Ooh, it just dropped pretty quickly on me. It's weird. The SPY is actually breaking highs, so you would think Apple would move up in sympathy with it, but it's not, which is making me a little bit more nervous. We're going to get out here. We're down like 25 bucks still, but not a lot is actually following the market. ATR about to halt, is it really? So ATR is popping up big. So yeah, ATR going crazy here. And there's the U-shaped breakout pattern, if you guys remember. Here's a big dip in the market. All right, BBIG still trying to pop up. There's the SPY pushing up to test highs at 436.25s. So the SPY's looking great. Let's see if it actually holds up there though. SPY's moving up to test highs. Here's ATER pushing up at 12s. Let's see if it holds over that level too. Yeah. No, there's no reason that I know about Realtor. I'm not sure, brother. Alright, so there goes Apple ripping up, which is great. Let's see if the SPY breaks highs up here. We're going to take a little bit off. Oh my gosh, it took the whole position off. Stupid. We're going to get out of AMD here too. Alright, so we're down $20 on the day. Alright, so here goes Apple here. We're going to load up into this, and hopefully Apple will follow suit up here with the SPY breaking highs. AMD starting to tip and break these highs. Let's see if ATER can hold $12 here. Yeah. SDC is popping. Is it really? Yeah, so SDC is popping up here. Well, I bought the dip on Apple. I'm probably going to have to sell quickly here. Unless we get a big break over 144.50s. Red day. We're going to get out and just sit. SDC is starting to reverse here. We do have a few other ones moving, though. Like AMC's popping back up. It's at 43,000. We've got Bitcoin up to almost 44,000 again. So Bitcoin's not looking bad. We're just watching the SPY here. Lucid breaking highs. Yeah, Lucid's up there. It's up to 2250s here, guys. So let's see if this actually holds. That's a good thing I got out of Apple there. SPY is dropping pretty fast here. Here's the SPY dropping. Lucid is probably going to be dropping with the SPY some. And here's AMC. Here's Apple, which we're down $33 on. So we're down $40 on the day instead of 33. Instead of 30, I thought it was 30. But here's EDSA, did not hold its gains. VSTM did not hold its gains. Zevo is the only one that held its gains this morning. It's up to 7s here, guys. So again, we got the crossover, the VWAP, the hold as support, and then the continuation. Yeah, I've always had a green screen, Adam. We've had a green screen for years. We started using the other one. I gotta figure out how to schedule the stream though, because usually we could schedule the stream and people can join and get loaded up. For some reason, doing the stream like this, it doesn't work. You know. Yeah, there's BitGet accepts U.S. clients. There's nothing that says it doesn't. You know, at least from what I see, at least. Apple's looking weak. Maybe we'll short it if it starts to break under these lows. Is Smile Direct Club ever going to pass the VWAP? Yeah, the market's a little sketch, guys. Y'all be careful. I'm taking very small positions. I'm down like $40 today. It's very small. I'm not trying to risk a lot. Here's SDC. And SDC is just rejecting VWAP over and over again. So y'all be careful. Hey, see you, Robert. Have a good day, brother. What's up, Ken? Yeah, we're going to get out. I'm just not going to be risking much. I don't really feel that great today either, so... Alright, guys, so probably, I mean, I don't know, I'm being careful, guys, so y'all be careful too. Yeah, I'm trading like a big wimp today, guys, and I need to be, I need to be. We can look at the crypto market and see what the crypto market is doing. So like my copy traders are not even trading that much. All right, market's dropping. I'm just gonna wait. I think I'm gonna stick around, but I'm gonna wait until I can short the market a little bit better. I see you, Robert. Everybody, run those like counts up. Hit the subscribe button. If you want to help support us, there's a few different ways you could do it. You can check out BitGet and trade the crypto market. The crypto market is really dope. There's a lot of dope things with the crypto market where a lot of people are going to be buying this dip. One of the ways that you can use BitGet is through copy trading. So you can copy which traders are the most profitable over the long run and then just take every trade that they take. Again, I can't guarantee you're going to make money that way, but if you want to help support the channel, you can check out BitGet, and I can show you the link here. Somebody said U.S. people couldn't sign up. That's not true. Again, I mean, I'm already in the U.S. and I can sign into my account wherever it is. But you can see with copy trading, you can see which traders are the most profitable. Literally copy them trade for trade. You can say, hey, look, this guy is up, 50%, 80%, 83%. Kobe is up 83%. We got Cold Win up 73%. But you can see how profitable these traders really are and then copy them trade for trade. What I do is I look for big drops in Bitcoin like this, and I see which traders actually made money from it, and then I copy them instead of somebody that just loses a ton of money in these drops. I wait and try to identify which traders are making money in this market, and I just copy them trade for trade. So, let's look at some of these traders and see how they're doing in this current market. All right, so this guy made a bunch of money today in this market. Let's look back to see when the crash happened. So that's a pretty big drop there, 35%. But if there's 40% there. So this guy lost a bunch yesterday in the crypto crash. Well, he made 30% here, so he's doing all right. Small trades, smart trades. I don't know, man. We're going to wait for this guy. Anybody that just averages in on these big drops. All right, so this guy's in a bunch of positions here. He looks pretty profitable. And he's not trading much either, which is great. Last trade, this dude only takes a trade every few days. I seem to like this guy, but he's sitting on a bunch of losses, man. All right, so that guy's not good either. We'll find somebody. But if you want to check them out and help support the channel, guys, I'll post this link here. You can get up to $630 in rewards just for signing up and doing these random tasks on BitGet, like you can see here. You can get up to $630 in rewards, creating an account, $10 registration bonus, first deposit, you get 10%. If you follow them, you get $5. And so you can use that. You can short crypto if you want to short the crypto market. We got a lot of crypto skeptics here. Hey, y'all can short them. And then there's the link. You can check them out. The other thing I'm using today is Top Step. We're going to see how Top Step does. Top Step, we could trade the futures market. And, we can trade a lot of this volatility that we see in the market today. And I'll post that link a little bit later. Really, I'm just looking to maybe short some stuff once we get some volatility here. TMC. Curry, you just sitting around waiting to criticize, bro? You know? You seem a little negative today, bro. You know? Like, oh, why are you trading AMC so much? Oh, why don't you just learn to trade yourself? Something wrong, bro? You feel a little, a little iffy today, bro?
Anyways. We got AMD on the move. Testing these highs. We got TMC. Rip it up. It's at 1050s.
Watching that. Let me know what y'all are watching today. Like I said, I'm probably going to close the stream down. I don't really feel that hot. Yeah, I'm just being a big wimp today, guys. Don't mind me. We got TMC at 1011s. I'm just not trading it all right now. The only way I'll probably trade again is if we see some bearish action and I can short. Again, not really feeling the greatest today, It's beginnertrading@gmail.com, Scuba. But just understand, I'm not going to click anything. And so I'm not going to download anything. I'm not going to click anything. The picture needs to be attached to the message so that I don't have to click it to even view it, or I'm not going to look at it, brother. But yeah. Bitcoin just tanking here. All right. Yeah, 700 away for 300 likes. So yeah, have a good day, guys. I'm probably gonna close it down too. I'm not really feeling that hot team. I'm not really feeling that good. Yeah, Scuba. What I'm seeing is that if you're having issues, just contact the customer support line. Like I'll contact them now, and see if I can find anything. All right, team. I see it, Terry. Hey, thanks, guys. Get that zinc and vitamin D. I'm trying. Yeah, I'm probably gonna close it down though, guys. So, like I said, if you want to help support the channel, you can check out BitGet. You can check out Top Step if you want to try to trade some of the same strategies I use without the PDT rule in the futures market. You can trade some of these. I don't want to mess around and keep pushing at markets that are just sideways and not favorable. I don't really feel that good either, so it's not really the best day to trade. If you want to see my P&L, guys, we're down $45 today, so we're keeping it pretty small. And I just don't have it in me to fight back for this right now, guys. So you can see we're down $45.61. In transparency's sake, we are down today. You know. Yeah, hit the like button, guys. Thank you for all the support, team. I really appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, guys. Good luck. We'll see you guys next time. Sorry I can't finish the stream today. I'm just not really feeling that hot, guys. And so, the market's a little sketch anyway, so later, team. Have a good day, guys. Hold on, wait. Let me see if I can get back from Big Get first. Hey, thank you, team. Hey, thank you, Daniel. Thank you for saying it. Yeah, y'all hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Somebody said that they unsubscribed me from some stuff. And so, you know, we're waiting to see how that goes. But, yeah, until the market drops, like, the only way I'll trade today... Okay, so yeah, so they're saying that the U.S. traders can sign up, but they can't KYC verify. Thank you, guys. Yeah. Yeah, no worries, guys. Alright, but yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, team. I don't really feel the hottest, so I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Love you all. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time.